give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, episode 25. Woo! Nice new milestone episode for us.
25?
Feels like a good one to get though, 25.
Yeah.
Fuel with My Fire podcast, in case you didn't know.
Does that mean this has been going on for a year?
I think it is. I think we've hit the year mark now.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to actually check when episode 1 came out. And obviously we did about a month before that of fucking around and trying to figure out what we were doing and who we were and everything else. But
Oh, we're still doing that though.
Yeah. So yeah, it's probably our year anniversary. I think we should have done something special.
Is it?
Well,
Is
it can't be too far off.
Okay. I can't even think when we started doing
We've
it.
drank too much since then, reviewed too much beer.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinking beer, I've got a great beer. What beer do you have?
We're on the lime and sodas, mate.
Ooh, I haven't heard of that one before.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the American IPA that is on downstairs. It's very nice. It's very, it's a good side of ale, I would say. It's good. It's not helping my broken toe, though. That's not fun.
Yeah, so tell us how you broke your toe.
Well, I was being stupid and I walked out of one of the rooms and walked into a static bike because it came out of nowhere, obviously. And, yeah, you know, it was kind of like, it'll be fine 5 minutes' time. 2 hours later and it's absolutely throbbing, so I'm pretty sure I broke my toe.
Might have, yeah.
Toes are awkward because, like, there's so many little bones in it. If you break it, nothing you can do anyway.
Yeah, you just got to let it heal.
Yeah.
I mean, when I thought I'd broken mine at Raised by Owls, I just ended up taping it to my other toe to stop it from hurting as much and just left it alone.
It's weird that that's the fix for broken toes.
Yeah.
And
That
fingers.
was recently, wasn't it?
No, I mean, it was last year.
It was it?
Yeah. It was still hurting, like, months later. Like, I'd put my socks on weird and I'd catch my toe accidentally and it'd, like, really hurt.
It just slightly binged, like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. Cut you off, you little bastard. Don't need you anyway. It's been a good week in Bristol, I think. Well, for us at least. You have a new housemate.
I do!
You also stabbed him. I learned, because you've learned how to tattoo.
Yes.
Good. I didn't realise you were tattooing Finn. Hi, Finn.
Yeah, hi Finn.
Hi, Finn.
We love you, Finn.
Oh, you can't get away from me.
Well, yeah. You're already stabbing him, so, you know.
Yeah.
How did that go? For our listeners and watchers, Jenna started tattooing.
Yes, it was difficult.
Yeah?
Tip your tattoo artist, because it's not fucking easy. And tip your piercer, because that's not easy either, but I've been doing that for 7 years, so I actually know what I'm doing.
Fair. And it went alright?
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, it went really well. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You haven't had one. Are you officially Tales Apprentice now?
Yes?
I mean, I don't know. You want to call it that?
Yes?
Okay.
Can I call you...
Daddy?
No. I was going to say like sensei, but never mind.
Yoda? I don't know.
Enough of that.
Pride Fest was on this week as well, right?
What?
Weekend?
I mean, it's not a fest, I guess. I mean,
I drove past the Downs and there was swarms of people going
I mean,
there.
it's, yeah, you know, I mean, they have the thing
Stages set up
but,
and-
you know, there's the official, I guess, Pride thing, which is that at the Downs, and then there's just like a gazillion different nights and events and stuff going on kind of around it. So
There was 4 different bars set up there. I was quite impressed.
Bars. I thought it was a dry event.
No, Jesus, no. Unless all the bars were serving
I mean, they might be. I'm fairly sure Pride's dry.
Really?
Yeah, the one on the Downs. I'm fairly sure it is. They say like you definitely can't bring any alcohol in, and I don't think they serve on site. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just they're really, really heavy on you not bringing any alcohol with you. But I'm fairly sure I read the thing and it's like this. I think it's been dry the whole time. I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but yeah.
Well, there was an assload of people there because it took forever to get into town. Because I drove past the Downs.
Oh yes.
It was everywhere. So, yeah. What about listening? What have you been listening to in the studio or at home or everywhere in between? On the way to work, on the way back from work, in the Griffin?
Don't know really. More Orphan, I guess. I'm kind of listening to them really. Just I don't know. I don't feel like I've really put anything particularly new into rotation. Not metal and metal wise, anyway. Yeah.
Boo Earns.
Boo Earns.
What did he say? He's saying Boo Earns. Jen?
It's Kearns, idiot. again, not in particular. Sorry, I just have to consult the Spotify to see what's gone on.
I really dislike the recent listen to on Spotify, because if you to go like completely off piece, it doesn't bring up every band or every song.
No.
It's really annoying.
Well, I just save things that are new that I've come across that I like. But,
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. So
no.
what have you saved?
I'm kind of in a bit of a rainbow phase, actually, a bit of a Dio phase.
Nice.
But I think that's probably because
Black
obviously
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath gig, yeah, and I've been like, no one did any Dio covers.
I mean, they
No one
couldn't.
did
They were
any
there for
Dio
Ozzy,
Sabbath.
so, you know.
I mean, I know, but I feel like Ozzy wouldn't have minded. I feel like Sharon
Sharon would have minded.
would have minded, yeah.
Yeah. Still don't know what band she kicked off for trying to make money off it.
Oh, no, I don't know.
There's rumours. But yeah, she was supposed to come out and say afterwards who it was, but apparently no one knows. Don't know. So yeah, so basically for the listeners, if you didn't know, all the profits and proceeds of the Aussie Black Sabbath gig went to charity. They made like 140 million for it as well. And Sharon kicked off a band that wanted to make money off it, which is a bit rich considering how she got rich. But anyway, we won't go there. What have I had on? I have had a fantastic playlist actually. Just randomly came on and I haven't stopped listening to it all week. I didn't want to put anything else on just because it would have got rid of it. And it was basically all the classics: Lamentations, Machine Head, Gojira, Slayer. Every so often trying like bit of Kill or Be Killed. Oh,
Nice.
it was just great. And then you just have a Black Sabbath song in the middle, like, this is good. But because those bands were on rotation, we went into all sorts of deep cuts and everything. I was like, this is really good. And we're going to talk about it later anyway. Lamentations already released their Black Sabbath cover they did at the gig gone by.
No.
Children of the Grave, which was one of the better covers.
It was, yeah.
So that came up, and I was like, fucking A! I didn't even realise this is out already. But yeah, there you go.
It's nice that bands are actually like releasing them.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're the only, Lamb God are the only ones I've seen that have actually released it, but
Well, hopefully others will.
I assume they will.
Hopefully Guns N' Roses won't.
No.
We'll get onto that.
We will. I think we probably have the same view on that particular
I
band.
was so disappointed, but yeah, we'll save that.
Yeah. You've got an interesting t-shirt. Both of you, in fact.
What?
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a.
Bit of Barney.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Bit of
Mine's
Barney.
just an old school Griffin one. It's Janie did the thing for it ages ago. Yeah, I don't know, just turned it into a vest. I've had it for years.
Looks good.
What's your T-shirt?
Mine's fit for an autopsy.
I always get Fit for an Autopsy mixed up with Annotations of an Autopsy, even though they're very different
They're
bands.
quite different, yeah. So yeah, shall we start into some of the gigs we've been to? I don't know the chronological order. Who was first? I had Slayer, but I think you might have done something before that. Oh, you did. You did indeed. You went to Impurity and Goat Semen.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Okay, oh, that was them, wasn't
Wait,
it?
were you not there?
No.
No, yeah, he was at Slayer, wasn't
No, that was the day before. I don't know why I wasn't there.
he? Yeah.
It was a Wednesday. I'm not sure what I was doing, but yeah, I wanted to go.
No, it sold out in the end.
Did it?
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well done, Bristol.
Yeah.
They only
it
came
sold
from
out.
Peru, I think.
No,
Brazil.
it's Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
Because fucking Moyes is the owner of the studio and all that. Like, they're from, what the headline band called again?
Impurity.
Impurity. They're from his hometown in Brazil.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a small world.
So, yeah, of course, like, somehow him and Pedro, the two Brazilian, obviously, like, got themselves let in on the guest list because they, like, all
Yeah,
the
just
Brazilian...
made
Good
it somehow.
achievement.
All the Brazilian Portuguese speakers all just know each other and,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it was really good.
Brazil's a big old country.
Yeah, it's big. But they all seem to, somehow in Bristol, they all know each other.
There probably
they
isn't that many
genuinely-
Brazilians
Yeah,
in
they
Bristol.
genuinely
to be
do.
fair.
There's, yeah.
So tell us all about it. Was it only Goat Semen and Impurity, or was there someone
wasn't
else?
It was only two bands.
Yeah, it's only two bands,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah.
So start with Goat Semen, I assume.
Go on. Oh, you don't remember. Yeah, Goat Semen were really fun. Yeah, like kind of proper, like satanic-y kind of like lead singer's got all the face paint on, like bands going crazy. Like, yeah, it was just really good. It was really sweaty because it was like super sold out. As I said, there was a lot of people here. And it was definitely one of those ones that was sold out, but everyone actually showed up. You know what I mean? So yeah, Goat Semen were really good. They were a lot of fun.
Came out full corpse
You know,
there, right?
well, the singer did. Yeah, they were.
in hoods or something.
No, that was the headliners. Probably came out in all the gear. Yeah, no, it was really Goat Semen were really fun. I mean, I'll be honest, like definitely a lot of people who are obviously there more for the name than anything else, because you want to see what a band called Goat Semen are like. And yeah,
Extreme
just
black
kind
metal,
of,
apparently.
I mean, yeah, just kind of extremely black metal. They were a good laugh, you know. Not as many jokes as I thought as there'd be. Seeing as they got that.
Oh, they were taking it serious. As in,
Oh yeah, they played it more straight down the middle. Really,
they worshipped
rather than
a
anything
goat
else.
and jacked him off.
Yeah. And then Impurity came out. They were really good.
I saw the video. It looked
Yeah,
awesome.
they were really good. Like genuinely, like really good. Like kind of satanic black metal. A lot of fun. Like
You know,
some
I
great
had
riffs
a lot
and
more
stuff.
fun watching them than not the Goat Semen were bad, but I feel like Impurity had a lot more energy. And I was
They
more
were the headline,
excited-
though. So
Yeah, but I was more excited to see Goat Semen because I was like, well, they've got a cool name.
So you were one of them.
So
Terrence
I
was
like,
talking
yeah,
about.
that's why I went.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, yeah, really good gig all in all. Really solid, you know, nice to see people coming out. Obviously, I think it's just, you know, obviously like, yeah, all the way over from Brazil. I don't think they were playing that many gigs over here either. So, you know, actually getting some sold out gigs and stuff.
That's
really,
great.
really cool.
Well done, John. Well done, Bristol.
Yeah.
Support the Griffin. Best bar in town.
Oh, also, fun story. So I came up with our Brazilian friends Moises and Pedro, and afterwards Moises and Pedro went and spoke to them, and I said, "Obrigada," and they say, "You are from Brazil as well?" And I was like, "No." Nearly got him.
That's like the Family Guy quote, isn't it? Where it's talking to the Mexican cleaner, and it was like, "What are you doing here? I don't understand, and this is the only English I have, and this sentence explaining that." And then just continues on speaking different language. You're like, what? What just happened? But yeah, apparently your Brazilian is good.
But all I said was thank you.
Oh.
As in, like, thank you for a great show, because I know I heard them say it as well, so... Yeah.
What, did the Bristol crowd bring it? Or were they all kind of stood there with their arms crossed?
I mean, well, it's more of a headbangy thing than anything else. It wasn't like big mosh pits kicked off or
Well, I
anything.
mean, you're never going to get a big mosh pit
Yeah.
here. Because, you know, you can nearly touch all the walls.
Yeah.
Which makes
Yeah.
it nice. And there's also a sign, you know, that you can't kick people in the head.
There is.
That's more for hardcore, I assume, than anything else. Good. So, you'd see him again?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good show. Nice, another bit of really nice, like, kind of underground, black and extreme metal, you know, like, that scene's really cool. Really looking forward to, you know, some of the other stuff that's coming up as well. So, yeah,
Cool.
you know, I just literally, before we started the podcast, I bought my ticket to the Overthrust headline show, the Botswanan guys who are playing. It is definitely the Golden Lion that they're playing.
Yeah.
With Chewing Glass and that, the one that we talked about last time.
Cool.
So, you know, looking forward to that as well. It's going to be good.
Need to put that out on the socials too, actually, because you'll have seen him by the time this goes live.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just nice to see Universal kind of underground DIY black and extreme metal just still doing like really well.
And I like, you know, they'll add something of their own flavour to it too. I'd be surprised if
Yeah.
they didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just going to sound like
Well,
an American
definitely,
band, is it?
the Brazilian lot, definitely, they've got like a sound. I think there's like because obviously
Got their own twang to it.
black metal and like metal in general is actually like really big in Brazil. Like it's far more,
Really?
yeah, it's far more mainstream to like heavy metal in Brazil. Like
Heavy
far
metal
more.
or extreme black
Right,
metal?
well, heavy metal and by and large, like just heavier music in
cool.
general. So like, there's actually like a really big scene over there. It's why like loads of bands do really well over there. You know, like go and tour down there. Like they'll, you know, even in America, they'll play like a, I don't know, 5,000 place, and then they'll go down to Brazil and play to like 20,000 people.
Really?
Yeah. It's got a really big scene in Brazil. It's really
Sounds like
good.
we need a day trip to Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, hopefully I'll be going in if I play my cards right, I'll be doing a guest spot in February. So try and get out of the grey of England for a month. So that'll be good.
That's going to be awkward to record.
It's all right.
Anyway, any other thoughts on Goat Semen? Particularly in Goat Semen? Because I just want to
I
say
mean,
it
I think
more.
if we're being a bit, I think what Jen said kind of hinted at it. If we're being a bit honest, for a band with a name like Goat Semen, we were probably kind of expecting something a little bit more extreme.
Yeah.
And they were really good, but
But they didn't
like
milk
kind
no
of
goat.
like it wasn't. You know, if I called a band Goat Semen, there'd be a lot more stuff.
Semen.
Goat
There'd be a lot more Goat Semen going on. Yeah.
You'd have to, I know I won't go there. No, we have young listeners. Do we fuck? What have I been to? I've been to Slayer in Cardiff. I am so happy I went to this gig. So it was in Blackweir in Cardiff, which is about 20-minute walk from Fuel. So obviously, you know where I ended up that night.
It's so cheap in there.
Fuel is cool.
Yeah,
I like Fuel.
So cheap. It's like £3.50 a pint.
The queues are normally massive though, which is a bit of a downer. The access to the bar is really awkward. But anyway, it is a cool venue. I like the back as well, with the big open space where you can headbang like a lunatic and continue drinking. Anywho, on with music. So yes, it was supposed to be Neckbreaker, Hatebreed, Mastodon, Anthrax, Amon Martin, Slayer. Neckbreaker pulled out, and I think it was a timing thing, because the Cardiff show, the gates opened at 5 and curfew's at 10:30. So if you do the math on that, then
there's not enough time to actually have all
for
those
all
bands
the bands,
play,
exactly. So including turnover and everything else. Whereas the London one was 12 o'clock doors, something like that.
Yeah.
So they all had a bit of a longer set. So anyway, Neckbreaker pulled out.
That's a shame. I like Neckbreaker.
I'm quite disappointed with that too. It would have been cool to see him. So gates open at 5. We rocked up. You know, we're kind of going, okay, they're going to be cutting this kind of tight because this isn't their normal thing that they do. It's park in the middle of Cardiff kind of thing. Why would they know how to do this? And a fair play to them, they absolutely nailed it. So we were through the queue, everyone scanned tickets out in 15 minutes, we're in. As we got in, Hatebreed started, and was like, that's actually worked out really well. Like, it took us about 20 minutes to get in, and they brought in thousands. If they had 10 more minutes, everyone would have actually been in properly before Hatebreed. That was my first time seeing Hatebreed. They're a very fun festival band, is the best way to describe them.
I love Hatebreed.
They just throw like inflatable balls. Like Jamie Jass has got he just has a great time on stage. Like, he doesn't care where he's playing, when he's playing, he just kicks ass. And obviously, all the songs just get the crowd going, the pits going. And I always say for an opener, even if it is Hatebreed, which sounds weird, you know, it's good to get the crowd going and get the energy going. Mastodon came next. I haven't seen Mastodon in years. They obviously have the new guitar player. Very young lad.
Yeah.
Comparison to the rest of them, he's 15 years, 20 years younger than them.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I think this was possibly, he hasn't obviously toured much with them because, you know, it's all kind of new. So the fact he learned all the songs was pretty impressive because it's not easy to learn those songs anyway. But I think nerves got him a little bit, so he was kind of very static and kind of looked at his guitar quite a bit. And
I mean, Mastodon are known for playing. That's why that's why he was known as being such a good guitar player, because he could do vocals and play all the crazy fucking riffs that Mastodon
absolutely
have while doing it. You know, the same way that the drummer can play all those insane fills and also
that drummer's so underrated.
Well. He's so good.
He is so good. Like, he's playing like crazy fast drums and still singing over the top of it.
Yeah. The way that he does, like, he plays normally what drummers would play as a fill, and then what he plays as a fill is like triple the speed or amount as like any other drummer would try. So
it works really well with their style because the guitar's going crazy as well, but it's not so crazy that you
How
can't make
it out. How are they at the kind of open air? Because I've always really rated them. I saw them twice at festivals, and the first time I remember thinking, oh fuck, Mastodon at a festival, like, you know, with the wind and the sound not always being the best at festivals and stuff, and I was like, they're so technical, like, it's going to get lost. And I've seen Mastodon 5 or 6 times. I haven't seen them in a while, actually. Bloodstock will be the first time I'm seeing them again in a long time.
I look forward to that because it's going to be full set, which is nice.
Yeah, but it was just like every time I've seen it, including the O2, one of the best sounding gigs I've ever been to in the O2 was them.
What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I don't know. Whoever their sound tech is just knows how to run miracles, basically. So
fair.
And like I said, I've seen them there, I've seen them at Download, I've seen them every time they've just sounded brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, they've never sounded bad. Ever.
Exactly the same with this one. Like, it didn't phase them, they were outside at all. No. Like, it was just excellent sound.
You can still hear every single guitar bit over there. Yeah.
It was incredible watching them. It kind of re-sparked my love for them. They're a band that slips off my radar quite often, and then I come back to them and go, why have I not listened to them in like 5 years?
I think for me it was like the last album I really liked really from them was Around the Sun, and then they did that, was it like Empire of Sand, and that's just, for me, that their sound changed so much that I just didn't like it. I thought they just, for lack of a better term, I just thought they weren't really mainstream. Yeah. And it just really turned me off them, and then they kind of just fell off my radar a bit. But from Leviathan through to Around the Sun, I was pretty obsessed with them, especially like Crack the Sky era Mastodon. I think I saw them twice. on that tour, and one of the reasons I saw them, that was at the O2. They played that tour was them playing all of Crack the Sky from start to finish, and then adding on things like like Leviathan and stuff on afterwards. So
what do you think they
first
closed
time I ever
with?
saw Red Fang, Leviathan, I imagine. Yeah, of course.
No, it was Blood and Thunder.
Yeah, sorry, I always get that confused. I always name it after the album. Yeah, Blood and Thunder.
What a fucking song that is! Such a cool song.
It's a tune. It's a banger.
So yeah, they were excellent. Yeah, absolutely.
Did they play Show Yourself?
No,
Show yourself.
they had a quite short set list, so
Oh,
Yeah.
babe.
it was 20 minutes. I think they had something
And that's
like
the problem. Is all of Mastodon's songs are like 6 minutes long.
that. So yeah,
Like 3 songs, and it's like, yeah, you guys are out of time.
yeah, they had fun though. They really
Good.
enjoyed it. You know, they.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, unfortunately, I did hear. I can't remember. Somebody was talking to me about it like literally the other day, and I thought I'd be talking. Somehow, Mastodon came up, and somebody said that apparently, like, because they've said like obviously that the guys left for creative differences or whatever.
He basically left calling them a bunch of wankers.
Oh, he did actually. Right. Okay. Someone else just told me that the other day, because I thought that the official line was that they were like leaving for creative differences.
Yeah, apparently he did not like the rest of the band at all.
Really?
Apparently.
That's a shame.
I don't know how you'd have been with the band for this long and then all of a sudden just
Well,
go,
like-
they're sure wankers, fuck them.
I guess if you just together for that long, maybe
Sitting
just
in a sweaty
seeing-
bust all the time, I
Yeah,
guess.
maybe you just end up seeing things differently, and problem is if you can't talk it out, things like that happen. I mean, I remember the last big one I saw with that was the last tour one we saw, I know we keep on bringing it up, was the Bullet for My Valentine. Trivium having they had a fucking massive go at each
You know
other.
what even makes that worse? I found out more about that after.
What?
The fact that everyone says, they stopped the world tour earlier. They didn't. They were talking about doing an edition in South America.
Right.
And then they just started having beef with each other and stopped that part. But it was never official.
Oh, okay.
So you're like, well, okay. So they cancelled the gig that wasn't happening anyway.
Oh, I thought they did cancel some shows in Europe.
I don't think it was in Europe. I think it was
I
outside of it.
thought that they cancelled some shows in Europe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not close enough to a beef, but anyway.
Fair enough. But yeah, like it does happen. I remember Every Time I Die, they had a massive bust up with their lead singer. He's like won't have anything to do with them anymore, and his brother's one of the guitarists.
Oh, that's
So,
all.
like,
Gumpy awkward Christmas dinner.
So that was really messy. But yeah, it happens. It's just a shame.
It is.
But,
He was an iconic piece of Mastodon.
Yeah, I mean,
like all of
let's
them
be honest,
were.
he was so big, and then I just remember, you see the first images of them, and he's just stood there with his beard and his massive, like, kind of tribally forehead tattoos and stuff, and he was like,
he looked proper sinister, didn't he?
Yeah, and I of course, then you listen to them without seeing them, and you'd always presume that he was the lower voice.
Yeah.
And then you see them live, and he's the one doing all the higher range vocals, and you were like, oh shit, like, yeah.
Yeah, they covered well though.
Yeah,
I said the new guitar player is very good, but he's just was a bit nervous.
I wonder if they're going to stick with him, or whether they're going to like have it more as like a session musician thing.
Well, I think from what I've seen, that's a session one because it was supposed to be Ben Ellior. So yeah, to summarise, Mastodon were excellent. I really enjoyed them. They're really, really good. Next up was Anthrax. Anthrax are always fun to see live. Like Scott Ian is he's just a legend. Like he comes out and he could play in front of 4 people or 10,000 people, and he'll just have the time of his life. And he's played those gigs so many times, and still comes out and absolutely rocks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the whole lot of them are fantastic. They come out and just fucking have the time of their life. They don't care, as I said, who they're playing to. And yeah, just so happy to be part of everything and be involved in the metal, and can't go wrong with Anthrax. I've seen them loads of times, and they always do the same. They're always good.
I've never seen them.
No?
Oh.
Yeah, you should. They're definitely worth a watch. I mean, I'm not a big Anthrax fan to start with. I find their stuff a bit samey. Who I know, Big Four are going to kill me.
I mean, I agree with you, to be brutally honest.
I mean, a lot of their albums are very similar, which is fine. It's open E, its speed is trash. It's good.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, I was drinking painkillers.
If we're talking Big Four, I mean, for me, them and I'm not a massive Dave Mustaine fan either. So
I prefer the music of Megadeth, though.
Yeah,
Technically, they're way better.
yeah,
Dave Mustard Stain.
yeah.
Maybe they were the band that Sharon.
I did think this because Dave Ellefson was actually at the Black Sabbath thing.
Oh no, Dave Ellefson's got kicked out of Megadeth a few years ago. Yeah.
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 And that could have also been the reason that Megadeth weren't there. Because like, oh, Dave's there, fuck that, we're not playing. Anyway, my other thoughts on that were Slipknot, because Sid was there, or Motley Crue, because they love money and they love themselves.
They do. Sid's dating Ozzy's daughter, though.
I've got a story about that too,
Oh.
which I'll bring up in the news section later. In fact, I'll bring it up when we do the gigs, which will be soon. After that, I'm on a Mart. I love them on a Mart. They're in my top bands. Fucking amazing band. With the short turnarounds, I was like, oh, they're not going to bring the big stage show. They're not going to have the long shipping stage. They're not going to have the everything they normally have. And they did. I don't know how the fuck they managed it, other than the long ship. They had the drum on the big Viking helmet that rose up. Massive Vikings to the side of the stage. You know, obviously people were rowing and, you know, doing the usual, row!
Nice.
Row! And that was carnage. That was fire everywhere and just a fucking great set by him. You know, they had obviously one of the longer sets, but still wasn't long by any means. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that.
Did you row?
No, because I couldn't get down. I was encouraging
You mean you
other
couldn't
people.
get down?
I'm old. There was a lot of people rowing around me though, so I was just like, oh fucking, I'll lead you, shall I?
Stand and row.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. Monomar, I mean, they're fucking fantastic. Can't go wrong. And Slayer came out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so glad they came back out of retirement because that was fucking phenomenal. They did obviously all their belters. Like, stage show was insane. Fucking red everywhere. You know, fire everywhere. They were having a blast. Like, Tom Araya was just stood on stage. Obviously, he can't headbang anymore. And, like, he was just looking at the crowd going, this is fucking mental. Like, there was pits everywhere. Like, people going absolutely fucking apeshit. And, yeah, it was probably one of the best times I've seen Slayer. And I've seen him quite a few times, but they really came out swinging this time. Then after that, we went back to Fuel, which we mentioned already, and stayed there until we got kicked out. And funnily enough, I met two people that I keep meeting when I go to Wales. They're a lovely couple. Met them at Bloodstock. I always just seem to run into them. And lo and behold, I was saying earlier about the part of Fuel where it's like the back part where like the music's playing and everything else. Big open space, open, you know, as much as can be in a building. Went back there with our pints, was so fun with friends. Lo and behold, who did we see? Stood there like, you were at Slayer, weren't you? Like, yeah, of course I was. Like,
Oh, that's cute.
so yeah, I've got every time I'm like, Bloodstock was fantastic. Like, he was literally stood at the bar and all he hears, hey Tom. I'm like, well.
Do you remember their names?
Jot and Debs.
Oh, that's good going.
Proper Welsh. They're very nice though. I hope they listen to this. I did tell them to. Anywho, that's Slayer. Slayer are fucking awesome. Slayer!
Fucking Slayer!
There was a lot of people doing that everywhere, which was quite fun, obviously. Weirdly, so the whole Black Weird thing in Cardiff, they had done several gigs, like back to back. Because when we were in the queue, and I was kind of seeing over people being 6'1", it helps. There was like 3 stages of the entrance. So like they were scanning tickets, and they were like checking bags, and then they were kind of dissipating the crowd, which I thought was a bit weird, but I didn't spot the third one. I basically turned around because I could start to hear rumbles and, you know, guitar techs coming out and so on and so forth. And I kind of went, I hope like this isn't a really long transition. And the lady in the little rail next to me went, oh no, there's like 3 phases, but the third one, don't worry about. I was like, wait a minute, last night? I was like, what the fuck were you here at last night? She's like, Alanis Morissette. I was like, and now you're going to see Slayer. She's like, yeah?
Well, Stevie Wonder was the night after, wasn't he?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, a lot of people were complaining about all the money the Cardiff made, and you know, because they closed off a park, and you know, I think it was ridiculous because they made a lot of money.
It's become a whole thing because so many councils are having to do it. Like Bristol does it a lot as well. Like, and it is a two-way argument about like but the problem is that obviously parks are supposed to be public spaces, but they're just getting rented out for stuff constantly because the councils are desperately trying to make the money up that they're not getting from. The government, basically.
But also, it's not every night of the week, you know?
I mean, well, it's for the people who live close to there, you've just named 3 massive gigs.
Yeah.
One night after
Stevie
another.
Wonder.
You know, so, yeah, you know, there's park in, the one that Korn played at in London.
Finsbury.
The one that, yeah, so they're really,
as well.
They're really, really kicking off about trying to stop this, like, 2-week-long thing of gigs that they do there now every year.
It's a real shame because big parks like that are really good for.
I know they're good for it, but it's just once again, you know, all the local people don't get to use the park for like an entirety 2 weeks. I mean, it happens with the Queen Square thing as well. Like, you know, that gets rented out to like loads of private enterprises and like, you know, like stuff, and then it's like, you know, you can't use all the public spaces. So yeah, it's a difficult one because you make a lot of money and you get like good gigs and stuff, but at the same time, like the local communities don't. And also that's the other big complaint is actually the local community doesn't tend to benefit from it very much at all. Because the councils are just using it to like either pay themselves or make up shortfall in other areas that they should be getting funding for.
That makes sense. But equally, it's even if it was 2 weeks back to back, curfew's 10:30, everyone fucks off into the centre anyway. Like, you have your park back.
It's that as well. But then, like, I mean, it's good for the bars to a certain extent. But once again, it's just the thing from like local people who actually just live near the park.
To be fair, I do get it because I live by St George's Park, and whenever it's Redfest, I'm like, for fuck's sake, leaving my house is effort. It's just like people everywhere on my doorstep. Luckily, Bloodstock happens at the same time as Redfest, so I don't have to deal with it.
That'll be a good festival.
Yes.
Certainly will. Aren't Tracks are playing this year, aren't they? Just thinking of mentioning them.
I don't remember.
Aren't Tracks of Bloodstock this year?
I don't think so.
I need to check that because I just mentioned them. So yeah, bit of a controversy in Cardiff, but I had fun and fucking Slayer. Can't go wrong. Next night, I think it was, because I had some back to back. I did, in fact, it was the next night. It was Doomfest in the Exchange. You guys bailed.
We did.
Good thing I wasn't waiting for you renting. Yeah, that's very nice of you. Thanks. There was first band we're on was called 1313. Actually, I should go back a little bit. So the Exchange had a TV out in the main bar where you could play all versions of Doom. I don't know how they'd set it up, but you could basically play any of the old ones, any of the new ones, which was pretty cool. And there wasn't a mad queue for it either. And they had the Doom helmet, the Doom guy helmet next to it. Like, that's pretty cool. Then on the stages, they had a whole stack of like TVs. And if you played the games, there's like the fuzzy TV images going on. So that was pretty cool, actually. They set it up quite well. First band came out and they were called 1313, which I'd never heard of. They were a two-piece, so a drummer and a guitar player. And they were fucking excellent. They were so much fun. They looked off their face, but I don't think they were. I think it was a bit of a gimmick with them, really. What I really enjoyed was the drummer actually, because there was only two of them, like he added so much more to the sound. He wasn't just playing the rhythm in the back. Like, so there were stages where like he would watch a guitar player and then start playing with him, kind of like he was playing the bass but on drums. It was really cool. It was a really cool setup.
Playing the bass but on drums?
As in, he was creating more than just a.
Oh, well, like they just like synchronized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
it was only the two of them, so it gave quite a impressive wall of sound.
Yeah.
And they were just fucking around the stage having the time of life, breakdowns all over the place, and
Nice.
you're like, this is a really cool sound for a guitar and drums. Like nothing else plugged in. Like, cool. They did really well. There was a second band, and I completely forgot their name, so sorry about that. I in fact didn't even make any notes because I'm an awful host. The headline act were BFR. Do you know what BFR stands for?
Oh, can I guess?
Go on.
Big Friendly Rats.
Not quite, no.
What do you think BFR stands for?
Do you know what BFG stands for from Doom?
Yeah.
No, I've never actually played the games.
Ah.
I just know
BFG is
the
Big Fucking Gun. Yes. Big Fucking Gun, because basically the entire premise of Doom is you get a big fucking gun and everything dies around you.
Yeah, okay.
And in fact, one of their guns is called BFG, Big Fucking Gun. So BFR is Big Fucking Riffs. Like, yes.
No, keep going.
Oh, sorry, okay. Yes, so Big Fucking Riffs. They had some tech issues because it was fucking savagely hot inside there. They had a key player and the guitar player was doing all sorts of wacky shit, but the keys, like that guy was carrying it, so he was doing all the sound effects over it. He was playing bass on one of the keyboards, he was doing all the cool wacky sounds that were going on, and he was running the laptop as well to get extra things in, but I think the heat in there was killing the laptop, so he was just completely shut off, and then he was just like, well, I'm fucked, and then like everyone go kind of quiet and like do like this singer, he did one vocal basically, which was what's it called, rip and tear basically. And he's just roaring into the mic, rip and tear. There's basically no vocals. For Ray Doom, there's basically no vocals, but he kind of had to entertain the crowd during the kind of tech issues. He was not comfortable doing that at all. But you know, the crowd were there for the music, but like the music when they got it going was absolutely spot on. It was like if you turned around, you could know the level if you've ever played the Doom games. I know you said you haven't, but you could know the point in the game where you were. Like, it brought back those kind of visual cues. It was really well done. They were excellent. I really liked them. Yeah, they're obviously a very niche kind of tribute. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a game tribute before, or a movie, shit movie, but it's got rock in it, so.
Was there a movie?
They eventually made it into, it's based on the game, but.
Carl Urban and The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock?
Yeah,
Does
Dwayne
he
Johnson.
play super awesome action
Actually
movie
plays a
guy?
villain.
Does he?
He becomes the bad guy at the end.
Best scene is that where they walk in through the laser thing. And it's completely fucking splits man in like 1,000 pieces.
Wait, isn't that Resident Evil?
Might have
The Wall of Lasers.
I don't know.
I thought it was Resident Evil.
There's too many Resident Evil films.
There's a lot of them. Hey, look, somebody's got to keep me in a Jojo Vitch and work.
She doesn't do much else, does she?
No.
That's all of that one. And then the next day was the Saturday, 4th or 5th of July. 5th, I think I'm going to say the 5th of July. Which was the Black Sabbath gig.
It was.
Jen, I know you watched it too.
I
In
did.
the group
Shout out
didn't,
to the
assume.
girlies. We all watched it together. Sorry,
Hit
Tom.
me.
I didn't come to your party. I had to be with the girls. I'm sorry.
Shame on you.
Oh,
Shame.
sorry.
Ding! Give me your thoughts.
So,
Did you watch all of it?
No, I arrived during a supergroup.
Well, so you missed about 4 or 5 bands then.
Yes, but luckily towards the end, when there was like ads and stuff, they went back and played certain bands, so I caught like
Well,
a bit of like Lamb of God.
They did that because some of the sound issues throughout the day. So what the live stream got wasn't what was actually heard by everyone else.
Yeah, no, I remember at one point the sound just cut off. We thought it was us. We were like stressing out about it, and then minimized the tab it was streaming, and then you could just, how you can see everybody's
All the comments.
It was just, Sharon! Sharon, what's going on?
I had exactly the same. It was actually near the start for me as well. Mastodon were on, and it was just so, like, the buffering was really bad. I was like, oh, this is a fucking waste of money. And all the comments were like, Sharon! Sharon! Which is fantastic. And then I was panicking because I was like, oh, I need to get this onto the big TV. And I was like, oh, I can just cast it. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I was trying to find fucking cables and all sorts. I was like, oh yeah, that worked. And as soon as I did that, it worked way perfectly. So that was really good.
Oh, good.
But yes, after Supergroup,
Yes.
did you see it all or were you just in and out?
No, I saw. I can't remember which supergroup I was watching first.
The first one was a weird name, Tom Morello's Supergroup, and he wasn't actually part of it.
Maybe it was. It was. Oh, maybe I only caught the end of that one. Who was on after that?
Good question. Don't know.
Alright, hang on, let's Google it, shall we?
While you're doing that, I shall hit some facts. So over 5 million people viewed the live stream, which is pretty insane. All the proceeds went to charities, all Birmingham based. And it was £140 million they made for him. So fair play to everyone involved. The stage setup was kick-ass because obviously they had so many people playing, so many musicians, but they had like the center of the stage was fully rotatable, and then there was like a backdrop that went down through the middle of it. So basically, as it rotated around, the band that were about to play were fully set up, and the ones that had just played had gone around to the back and been dismantled, and the next one being set up. So they did a 7-minute turnover, which is fucking insane when you're talking about setting up Slayer and setting up Metallica, and it's really
More how the European festivals do it, like Wacken and Hellfest and stuff, where you have 2 main stages next to each other and one of them just gets a curtain put over it.
okay, yeah.
Then the band's ready to go on that one and then you switch over, which has always been a really good way of doing it,
Yeah. I quite enjoyed that. I thought it was a pretty cool way of turning it around, really. Downside of the whole thing for me was each band got about 3 or 4 songs, one of which was a Black Sabbath cover, which obviously they had to do, but I thought that was a cool touch. But you've seen the likes of Gojira come out and do 3 songs, like, oh, okay, Alice in Chains come out, 3 songs. It's but also, like, it kind of worked. Like, everyone knew that was what they had to do, and they kind of brought their best. So, I mean, Gojira did the Olympic song. I can't say some.
They did. Yes, they did. Yeah, no, Gojira's set was really good. It's cool. So yeah, no, I saw Supergroup A, whoever that was, and Alice in Chains was the first like full bit that I saw. Yeah.
Cool. Alice in Chains were good.
Alice in Chains were really good. Their
Sorry, Cantrell
vocalist-
is such a dude.
Yeah.
He's such
so
a dude.
Good.
Yeah, I like their vocalist. He's one of the few that's actually replaced a singer and actually sounds as good, if not better.
Yeah.
Like, he sounds very similar to him. Like, they did really well with him. Aged quite a bit, though. Haven't seen Alice in Chains in years, but the grey hairs are starting to show a bit.
Well.
I mean, I can't talk, but you know.
But yeah, so Alice in Chains, Gojira.
Gojira are fucking insane.
Gojira's so good.
They were really good.
No, they really brought it. It was nice to see them on that as well. I remember seeing Gojira about 10 years ago in a tiny stage at Reading Festival. Yeah,
They've really propelled themselves, haven't they?
Worked hard.
And the fact they did the Olympic song live means that hopefully we'll do it at Bloodstock. I think that's going to be fucking wicked to see.
Oh, yeah, they will do, won't they?
Because I didn't know if they were going to play that live ever again, basically.
Yeah.
You know. But the fact that you bring it in when you got 3 songs to go and that's one of them you pick, I think that kind of speaks numbers for it, really.
But yeah, then there was Supergroup B. So that was the one with Steven Tyler.
He's a freaky man. I don't like him at all.
He's aged quite well.
He has, to be fair.
He's the same age as Ozzy.
Yeah?
Like, he doesn't look as crusty.
He's had a lot more surgery, though.
Yes, probably.
I only found out that day that Liv Tyler's his daughter. Now, the name should have given it away, but never dawned on me. No.
Oh. Now you know.
I mean, I dislike
You
Steven
know
Tyler.
the whole thing about how he sings songs creepily, like, for her, to her.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
He's a weird man. His mouth scares me. It's just too big for his head.
It is too big.
Like, it's way too big.
It's just weird.
It's abnormally large.
How many Oreos do you think he can fit in his mouth?
The whole fucking packet. If not 2 packets.
Who drummed for them? Was that with Travis Barker?
'Twas, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see him there.
No, me too.
Because he doesn't like travelling.
One of the most famous drummers going there.
Yeah, but he was in a plane crash and doesn't
Yeah,
like leaving the country.
I know. Good for him. I don't like flying either. But yeah, no, he does. But he does it. I think he literally does things by boat.
Because that would have been a long ass trip.
I think it does something like that. I think he will fly again now, but like only very, very.
If
very
they knock him out in
specifically.
Valium or something.
Probably.
Then there was Pantera.
Do you see Jason Momoa for that?
Yes, Jason.
Jason Momoa put his phone up on the stage,
Yeah.
looked at Phil and just went, I'm going in, wait a second, launched himself into the crowd and started a fucking circle bit.
I have some quotes of the night. So 2 of my favourite quotes are, he's Jason Mimosa when he's fruity and he's Jason Samosa when he's spicy. Then to quote one of the girls, she really likes bold men. Phil Anselmo would be my perfect man if he wasn't a racist.
It's fair, yeah.
And then I have insider information. It's £7 a pint. Everyone, do you know what? That's not too awful considering I have more. It's Carlsberg. Everyone.
Yeah, 7 on the Carlsberg is not good.
And I don't know, as much as Pantera are very naughty people, their cover of Planet Caravan.
Yeah, when they come out on stage, like, they have to do that one.
Yeah. I think everyone's cover of what Sabbath song they had was very fitting for their band. But yeah, after Pantera, we had Tool.
I missed Tool because I was preparing chicken and getting pizza for people. Which I was kind of annoyed at. Yeah.
They played 46 and 2, definitely. I don't remember what Sabbath cover they did.
They must have done a funky one.
I don't remember which one.
Tool aren't going to do anything too mainstream, are they?
No, but no, nice to see Tool.
It was cool that they actually came along too.
Yeah, because they've been in hibernation for a long time, haven't they?
Absolutely,
They're coming back. Then Slayer.
Fucking Slayer!
Slayer fucking bought it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
Their cover of Sabbath was cool as well.
Which one did they cover?
Didn't they do Wicked World?
I don't remember.
I think it was Wicked World they did. It was real deep cut.
Then we had Guns N' Roses. Oh.
I know, Teo, you're saying about bands need to stop, but fuck me, Axl needs to stop. He cannot sing. He cannot sing in time. He has no idea what's going on.
Axl
He sounds
was
shit.
a verse ahead of the rest of the band.
He had no idea what was going on.
Only in the Sabbath covers, though. Only in the Sabbath covers. In the actual Guns N' Roses ones, he actually knew where he was in the song.
Because he's only played it 10,000 times.
Yeah. Duff and Slash looked livid. You could see that Duff especially, he looked pissed.
They're like, you're ruining this from us, you asshole.
Literally.
Yeah.
Also, there was a debate in the girls as to whether Slash... What?
Girls.
The girls. As to whether Slash's hair is actually just glued onto his hat
It
these
must
days.
be. It must be.
No.
I'd say he takes his hat off and he's completely bald under it.
I don't want to believe that. I think he's got the same luscious head of hair that he did in the 80s.
I don't know. Could be difficult. It was a shame by Guns N' Roses. They disgraced themselves.
They really did.
They were shockingly bad.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
Yeah. And you could see it, like, I've seen a lot of the picture stuff afterwards, like all the photos took with Ozzy and Sabbath and stuff. And Slash was loving every minute of it until he went on stage. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, we're fuck this. Yeah. Fucking Axl Rose needs to stop.
After that, anyway, was Metallica. So
What
at least
fucking
they brought it
setlist.
back a bit. Oh, I mean, I thought that Lars would fuck it, but Lars was actually doing pretty alright, you know.
He got fucking hammered. I saw a video of him afterwards where all the crew were in, like, dismantling the stage and stuff, and he went back in around the stands, and, like, you could hear it in his voice. He was like, so, I'm back after the after party, and I just kind of had to come out and see what was going on. We're like, you've definitely seen this before. He's like, I still can't believe that I've been here. And he was, like, such a fanboy, but he's, like, fucking 60,
Yeah.
and you're like, whatever. I imagine that party was insane.
I also think that's the first time in, like, since the 80s that Metallica have opened for somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, it was Ozzy that really helped him along too, so
Well, yeah.
it was fitting that they were kind of the main support before Ozzy.
But yeah, and then obviously we get to Ozzy.
Yeah, did you cry?
I was close. One of the girls, she was bawling. She had to go outside for a minute. Love her.
When he started Mama, I'm Coming Home, I think the
Yeah.
entire stadium just went,
Yeah, well, some of us were crying the moment he came out on his chair. We were like, he's so old.
he was trying so hard to get up. Like,
you could
he
tell he
really
wanted
wants to
to.
stand.
But yeah, did you hear that his chair actually had to strap him down, whereas Parkinson's is like getting that?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
had
really
straps
sad.
on it to keep him in the chair.
They had, I spotted as well, like, when the cameras were doing, like, some of the stage stuff, they had very particular spots of where his chair was obviously come out and where stuff's going to be anchored down. Like, you could see the tape and stuff where it was going to be. And obviously, they didn't do it until he was strapped to the friggin' chair.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for him, though. Like, you could see him, like, he's like, I can do it. And, like,
Yeah.
Ozzy, stay sitting. You're in a fucking bat throne. Just stay down. Like, you're good.
He did really well, though. I was expecting him to not sound very good.
His voice sounded kick-ass.
Yeah, he sounded great.
Sounded good. I also liked Zach Wilde's my favourite guitar player anyway. Sorry, we're going on with this for ages there. You should have watched it. Should have gone to my house. It was great. Zach Wilde is one of the reasons I play guitar. Fucking amazing dude. But I liked that he was like, because obviously he's been so close to Ozzy for many, many years. Like, he's one of their godfathers, and Ozzy is the godfather of one of his kids. Anyway, you could see Zach was like looking after him even on stage.
Yeah.
Like, so when Ozzy was kind of starting to struggle a little bit, like, he backed him up with the vocals. If he kind of started to, you know, not be perfectly on time, like, Zach looked over and kind of went, it's all right, bro, I can slow down. I got you, no problem.
Yeah.
And he's so cool about the whole thing. It was really, really cool to see it. There's so many memes and, like, stuff on the internet about, like, oh, why were metalheads crying at Ozzy? And it was like, because he wrote Mama, I'm Coming Home for Sharon. Like, you know, to kind of say I'm sick of touring, I need to come back and thing. And this was I'm actually done. Like, this is my final goodbye.
Yeah.
And everyone knew that.
Yeah.
And, like, because that wouldn't be a song that he would have in his top repertoire, you know. And for him to play it, I think everyone just copped it and went, oh, yeah, that's he's basically saying, thank you, Sharon, thank you for everything, but, like, I'm done.
Yeah.
It was, that was kick-ass.
Yeah, and then obviously after that, Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
So what did they play? It was NIB, Paranoid, War Pigs. Yeah. It's quite funny that they started with War Pigs after Sharon's been a little bit of a naughty lady on the internet recently and she needs to listen to War Pigs again. So did enjoy that they opened with War Pigs. So yeah, what was it? NIB. And there was another one.
They did 4, didn't they?
Yeah.
What was the 4th?
Did they only do 4 songs?
Well, everyone only did about 4 songs.
Ozzy can't. He's fucked. Like, and to be fair, Iommi's fine. Bill Ward's probably not in best conditions.
No.
Do you see Eli Gascoigne? He was also there. Like, everyone was there. There's so many photos of people that were there. It was fucking cool. But yeah, he met Bill Ward afterwards, and he's just in bits. He's just in tears.
Yeah.
And like, Bill just come off the stage like no top on, like.
Yeah.
Looked like he melted a little bit, like physically melted.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was just an amazing thing. I'm glad that I got the digital stream for it.
Yes, no, I'm glad that I watched it. I remember beforehand just being exhausted from work and being like, do I really want to go? But like, it was iconic. I'm glad I watched the whole thing. Mildly upset that I didn't get a ticket, but also at the same time, can I afford that? And do I want to be stood up for that long? But it's...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you watch it afterwards, it was very just... Well, it's just the whole metal scene where it was
They'll
born.
do it again next year.
No,
No,
they
they won't. I don't think...
Flash forward to next year, and they've announced like whatever it is, back to the beginning, part 2, and I'm just there going.
I mean, if you'd have
definitely
watched
won't.
it, you would have realised that Ozzy probably doesn't have very long left,
No.
unfortunately.
Fair, he is
No, I
going
don't
on.
think so.
I mean, let's be all brutally honest. We're all surprised he's lasted this long.
I was
Jesus
pleasantly
Christ.
surprised he made it there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when he was like signing the mural and stuff, I was like, well, at least he's in Birmingham. That's a good start.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the whole thing was amazing. I thought they did a fantastic job of it. I thought it was really cool seeing these massive bands take time out of their touring schedule to play 3 songs plus a Black Sabbath cover.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Metallica like signing up for that before, like even like if normally if you said to them, right, so we want you to play 4 songs and one of them has to be a cover, they're like, fuck off, and they're like, it's for Ozzy, all right, we're in, and it's
Yeah.
for free, we're in, like,
Yeah.
it must be fucking cool.
I will say, though, one hot take I had of it.
Oh, the hot takes back.
Ah,
oh,
the
you
hot
need to do
take's
finger.
coming back.
Hot
The hot
take.
take, the hot take. So, was it last episode?
Where we had a hot
Mateo was
take?
being a grumpy OAP, saying, all these old bands need to stop, right?
Yeah.
Now, I love the old bands, but I will say, after watching it, another thing was just kind of like, it just felt like the metal bourgeoisie to an extent. As much as these are people who are very iconic, have paved what we have today, it kind of felt like, you know, when you moan that boomers ruin the housing market and now there's nothing for you to buy, it's kind of like watching all the people who bought the housing market and now there's less of a scene coming up.
I know what you're getting at, because every
Yeah.
band there was, obviously Ozzy and Black Sabbath have helped them along the way.
Yeah.
However, the amount of bands that we see, the amount of bands we come across, like, there's no shortage of new bands coming through.
No.
Give them 20 years and we'll see who'll be headlining stadiums and,
Yeah, but yeah, that's kind of what I mean. It's just like, it was very cool to watch. I love it, but I think obviously they had such a momentum when they came out because it was all new, and they've obviously been pioneers in whatever genre of metal that they are.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't see it as much anymore, and it would just be nice that, and things start local, don't they?
Hell yeah.
All we can do is support the local scene, and then hopefully in another...
Some of the bands we've seen will be,
Yeah, some bands that we see will hopefully have that in the coming
Absolutely.
decades, and...
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't happen, because since metal's been born, there has been new subgenres developed and created. Bands have skyrocketed in it. They've influenced new genres. They've influenced new bands. Like, I don't think we're at a point where it's dead.
No, I'm not saying it's dead. I'm more just saying, obviously these people have been in their careers for a long time, but
Yeah.
it just felt a little bit like watching royalty to an extent.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's just, is that making sense?
It would have been good if they had brought some newer bands in as well.
I mean, I guess they did have some. I
had
mean,
Youngblood and
Gojira,
stuff.
you could argue, is a newer band, and it was nice to see them there. But yeah, do you know?
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. One thing I thought was cringe about the whole live stream, and I don't know if they got the live version of it, like being there. All the interviews they did with people. Did you see those?
Oh,
In
I saw a
between
few.
bands?
Yeah.
Oh, they were so cringe. Oh my god, they got the most.
Oh, Fred Durst did a sing
Oh,
song.
that was nice. He did changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the normal people is like, oh my god, I'm 14 and I absolutely love Black Sabbath.
Do you know what? There was one guy that pissed me off. He's like, I discovered Black Sabbath a year ago.
Yeah, and they're my
What's that?
favourite
They're like,
band
"One
ever."
year?"
Yeah, they kind of picked certain people, I think, to go on those interviews.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Didn't you see there's somebody who's filming what's obviously like probably some kind of influencer girl behind her. Oh no, sorry, this was it kind of leads into that a little bit, but it was actually the Oasis reunion thing. But he's filming her over her shoulder, like the caption is like, "This is who got your Oasis ticket," and she's shazamming like Oasis to figure out. And it's just the caption is, "This is who got your Oasis ticket."
Wow.
So yeah, a bit similar, like a bunch of people. But, I mean, it's who can afford it at the end of the day, isn't it? So
funnily enough, on the Oasis thing, I didn't realise they were playing until the day after
Yeah.
Slayer in Cardiff.
I mean, it kind
We
of
woke up hungover as balls, and like we're walking down the street and see all these people in these shit hats. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, Oasis are playing.
Yeah.
Cool, we're leaving. So yeah, overall, sorry Teo, there was a bit of a rant on that one, but
That's all right.
one other thing that I want to mention, because I mentioned it at the start, and then we'll move on from this, I swear. So you said that Sid from Slipknot is going out with Kelly.
Yes.
He's not just going out with her now.
He's not.
He got engaged.
They did.
And they did. It was very sweet what he did, but Ozzy did the most Ozzy thing possible.
No, you're not fucking marrying my daughter.
Are you fucking marrying my daughter? didn't read the room at all. So basically, Sid had like got like all her family and friends and close friends and stuff there. When like he's like, oh, Kelly, you know I love you. And Ozzy sat in his throne behind, totally unaware of what's going on, kind of going, the fuck you marrying my daughter? And then he goes down on one knee. You're like, oh my god, he's just ruined it for him. She said yes, so they're engaged. I mean, they have a kid, but yeah. I thought that was quite nice.
He's just got to try not to set himself on fire again now.
So, gigs-wise, the next one I was at, were you at Anton since then? That was 5th of July. What date are we now? 12th? 15th? Have you been in Anton the last 10 days? Did you do Split Chain?
No.
Ah, that's a shame.
I saw some of the videos from it though, because then we had a bunch of stuff that it had been oversold, but then I saw the things and it wasn't. I had a client of mine I bumped into outside the studio went, and she was like, no, it was fine, it was a good time. But yeah,
Was it actually in the shop?
Yeah, it was in the skate shop. Yeah, wasn't Bill from Cruelty Circuit doing?
Yeah, he was doing like health and safety or something.
If you got kicked in the face, he'd have been your first aider.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say something that I haven't said all day, but my toe is fucking killing me. It's just, that's not cool. Anywho, gigs we've been to. I think the last one was Metal to the Masses.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just recording this was 2 days ago.
But when you hear this, it'll be 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's start with the winner, because at this stage I think everyone should know who won.
Oh, do we want to do that, or do
I mean, it's going to be 2 weeks later.
True.
Okay, well, let's keep the surprise for everyone. That's fine.
If you don't know, you'll find out 2 weeks
will.
later.
And then you'll know, and you'll be fully up to date. Right, so the bands that were playing the final of the Bristol Metal to the Masses were lambofgod, Calvaria, Monochrome, Cruelty Circuit, Mandragora, and Smilemore. That was the order of the night. So, lambofgod. Who wants to start?
What a light show.
Fucking right.
What a stage presence. Jesus Christ.
Brought the extra lights, didn't they?
And the intro, like, they all stood around the drummer waiting, just kind of doing the slow intro, launched into hell. It was well done. They've clearly been practicing their stage. Like, the light columns, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Really
Honestly,
enjoyed
after
it.
their set, I was like, everyone else is cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as the opening, I was like, they've set the bar so freaking high.
Yeah.
New member as well,
Yeah.
who did exceptionally well on the keys. Funnily enough, like, we've seen him a few times, and I was like, I don't remember there being a keyboard player, but maybe I was just, I don't know, too drunk or whatever. And then, like, halfway through, they were like, yep, so we have a new member, our first ever gig with
Did
him.
you see the video thing they released? They released like a video, like about, was it 3 days before? Like
see it?
showing them, like it was like a video of them playing with him. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was cool. He had a new dimension to him, but also he jumped straight into the crowd and started the pit, so
Yeah.
can't really go wrong with that. Thunderous set. Like, absolutely balls to the
Because you've got
wall.
to open it as well, haven't you? So you need to hit the ground running, as it were.
Oh, absolutely.
New song as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like every single band that night played a new song.
Nearly. Yeah, I loved them. Absolutely excellent set. Lads, well done. Like, you couldn't have done better. You absolutely brought it, I have to say.
No, it was so good. Also, their lighting was really good, but I had to put my sunglasses on because I was starting to get a headache from it.
Strobe.
Yeah, midway through, Matteo's like, you look like one of the Blues Brothers. I'm like, yeah, because I can't fucking see.
I'm always intrigued how, it's probably a very simple thing to do, but how you get all the lights synced to the drums.
Oh, it's like nowadays it's really simple. I think there's just literally like a piece of tech. It's like a sensor thing. It just
What you put into the bass drum or all the drums?
I don't know.
There's going to be some sort of like trigger pad, you know.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah,
have the pad
nowadays
next to the
you
drum
can-
kit.
Yeah.
So he has to hit that while playing.
Potentially, or maybe it's synced
No,
up
no,
and then
no,
they've
it's
got it
synced
synced up. They're probably synced up anyway. They've probably all got clicks in their ears and stuff so that they're all perfectly on time at all times.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like nowadays, especially with the rise of like DJing and stuff, it's just you can easily get tech.
It's really cool.
where
That's
lights
such a
follow
cool
you.
dimension.
It does.
Really cool. I'm glad they brought that. They were the only ones who brought their own lights as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they must have talked to the lighting guy at the exchange as well, because they did obviously have some of the main lighting. Obviously did some stuff for them too, didn't they? Where it all like went dark for a bit and then came back on suddenly. And
Well, so as Rich said, if you say to the sound and light guy, then
nicely, yeah.
But that's what you should be doing if you want to win.
absolutely,
Really.
you should be bringing extra mile.
I do wonder if that's why they were on first though as well, just to set up all of those lights.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they're like, yeah, you can set it up, but that means you go first. Maybe. I would have thought there would have been an army people to help them though,
Oh, probably.
but either way, they were set up in time, started in time. So
Yeah.
excellent set. In case you didn't know, guys, we really like you. Next up's Calvaria.
Yeah.
Theo, do you want to start on this one?
Well, you see, poor old Calvaria. So I like them. I know that you two aren't that sold on them, but I like them. I think they're fun. I think they're camp. They give what is it that all the kids say nowadays? They give big theatre kid energy for me. You know what I mean?
No. What does that mean?
I don't know, like that. It's like a performance. It's fun. It's camp. I mean, it's I enjoy them.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I enjoy them. You know, they've kind of got this slightly kind of old schooly thing going on, but with the kind
all
of
the
like
leather and studs
metalcore,
and-
and the metalcore guitars and everything.
I enjoyed the other guitar player, the one with the green contact.
Oh yeah,
There was
he's
something
hilarious. So
really fun
I
about
saw him
watching
outside, and I didn't realise how Welsh he was.
Oh, really?
And he came up to Adam from Cruelty Circuit, and obviously we'll talk about that in a second. He's like, "Oh, I didn't see it," and then suddenly all the bloody nanas came out, and it was going crazy. And I was like, "Awesome." Yeah,
He's got a real cool stage
countryman.
presence.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's great. But I enjoy them. I think their drummer's good as well. I think if they seem pretty young, whoever they got behind the drums, they're really good. But yeah, no, I mean I enjoy them. I just think they're kind of camp, for fun. Jen went and got food.
I was starving.
It was so good, she got food.
Yeah, so good that Jen left. No, I like Calvaria.
The only thing they've got inexperience on their side. Clearly, I think they're quite young.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I think for me, the vocalist is very good. But I think they need to change the tuning or something.
He did some heavy. They did some heavier vocals. Did you notice that whoever the new song was? Yeah, I did some like kind of more like bark scream vocals. And I will be honest, I agree with you on that point. I was like, kind of wish he did a few, like they did a few more of those. I was like, could like some of this metalcore riff stuff needs a bit of that,
a bit of aggression in the vocals,
grit behind them, but a bit of bass and bass.
That's exactly it. A bit of grit in the vocals.
But no, they did do a bit of that on stage. So I was like, I think. Funny enough, I think it was them doing a new song maybe. But yeah, no, I like Calvaria. I've got time for them.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to go see them again whenever they're playing. Let us know, Calvaria, when you're playing. Let us know.
Except
we will
Jen.
be there.
Don't let Jen
Look,
Unless you bring a burger.
and then Jen will stay.
I've said it before and I will say it again. I am not their target audience. Metalcore is absolutely not for me. But they're very, very good musicians, and their bass player especially.
bass player is awesome.
What a fucking great bass player. And their guitarist as well, but I can appreciate the bass player a lot more.
Why is that?
Top tip, because I played the bass. No, they are such a good bass player, but unfortunately, again, not my genre, and it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, one kind of similar, I think. Next up is Monochrome.
Yeah. Another one that I feel like I'm the... But hey, Monochrome, I really like you. If you go back and listen to the podcast, I liked you from the beginning.
This is very true.
Again, metalcore, not for me. But I quite enjoyed their heavy riffs. I feel like
I think
they
our
sounded
vocals have got
heavier.
way better as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll agree with you, Jen, on the point that you made last time we saw them. I do think that slow song they've got in the middle of their set kills the momentum.
That's an encore song, right?
They
do a headline
is it
set.
an encore song? I just think...
It
I
kills
don't
the
know.
set.
Yeah, it just feels like it's like they kind of build up and they're doing all the big riffs and the big screams, and then suddenly they just hit this. I don't know, like maybe it's a bit harsh, but I just feel like that song goes on like 30 seconds too long. Maybe like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, if you're going to do like a bit of a slow, like maybe make it more of an interlude and then like go into the heavy riffs again. Like, yeah.
Maybe they don't have that many songs, so they had to put
Maybe
it in,
not.
but...
Yeah, maybe they don't quite have a set together yet. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah. But yeah, no, I really like them. I think they're really good. They've come a long way from when we first saw them at the
I
first.
agree in that.
Was that the? Did you see them at the first one? Was that one of the ones you were there?
I definitely saw them at the first one. I think
yes.
I like their set
Were
the
they
most
the,
at the
were they
first
the ones
one.
they went through with? Did they go through with? Was it not? I keep wanting to call them Disaster Clinic, and it's not, is it? It's
That is Disaster Clinic.
Yeah,
it is Disaster Clinic. Yeah, did they go through? Were they on the same one as them?
I feel like
I've totally
yes,
forgotten now, yeah.
but also they all blend into one, really, don't they?
Oh wow!
No, I mean all the nights blend into one, not the bands. Jesus Christ!
Just said that. Everyone listening to this, Jen hates all of your bands.
Jen can't even remember what Jen did last week. All of the gigs.
Just digging a hole. There I was.
That's what I meant.
Digging a hole.
Well, if you wouldn't
Dig
interrupt
all
me,
in the
you
ground,
wouldn't interrupt me all the time.
Around it was.
We like talking over everyone. That's what we do.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like them. They're really good. You know, they've got that kind of obviously like that much newer sound. Still for one of the younger. I think the slow. This is the thing with the slow song we were talking about.
We're not the target audience.
It's no. Well, I like it, but like it's definitely it's funny is we've been saying it all the way through that all the young bands have just got that Deftones influence in them. Doesn't matter.
crazy,
what,
isn't it?
It doesn't matter what kind of metal they're doing. They've all got a kind of Deftonesy thing going on.
With
And
something
that,
else.
Exactly, and that slow song is like it almost feels like their Deftones-esque song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you know. If you're going to do that, then you kind of have to commit to it a little bit more than. But yeah. Yeah, but no, they were really good. Came on, hit the stage, did well.
The lead singer's confidence has really grown.
I mean, I think the whole band's has for sure. You know, like they've done a good job. You know, yeah.
I think they brought the same set list though.
I don't think they
No,
added
they
a
definitely
new one.
switched it around.
Okay.
Because I remember the slow song losing momentum, and I know that they've moved it in
No,
their
but they
set.
did that again. This
Yeah,
time
yeah,
as
they did
well,
it again.
yeah.
They just moved it. And
Oh,
I think it might have been a new songs at the start.
Was that?
Did they do a new song?
I mean, I can't tell you for sure, but it sounded a bit different.
Okay.
Or at
Okay.
least they've moved
They've
the order.
modified it or something.
It was
or-
nice to. It's nice that even when bands just move the order
Yeah,
of their
you got
songs, to be
some-
honest,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like obviously we're going to
give
see
the
them
set.
again because it's metal to the masses, but it's nice
Yeah.
to see something a little bit different.
Yeah, I think at minimum you've got to do that if you've got people that are watching you like multiple times in a row. I think in a fairly
Yeah, you can't
short
just do the same set
turnover,
the whole
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Next up was Cruelty Circuit.
Cruelty Circuit. Yep, came, hit the stage as the guitarist from Calvo. So got the nanas out. Yeah, it was a really good set. Really, 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 really good. They brought their A game. They got the
New
did
intro
the
as well.
Champions
They actually
League.
introduced each other
They did a
and-
Champions League intro with a fake.
Oh no, it's a real trophy.
So yeah, but it's not a.
It's not the actual
It's not
trophy.
that.
It's not the Champions League trophy.
I like the kind of fuck Adam thing embracing as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. Obviously, all the wrestling references and stuff are all really good.
I mean, we're a sucker for a good wrestling reference, aren't
yeah. And then then they just played like a really blistering set, got the whole crowd
Two
going.
new songs.
Yeah,
Got the new songs in there, got the inflatable bananas out and threw them, and
That was
everyone
fantastic.
just
They had a wall of debt with inflatable bananas.
yeah, everyone just absolutely lost their shit. It's like beating the shit out of each other with inflatable.
It was
bananas.
marvellous to
It was-
see.
It was really
Absolutely marvellous to
good.
see.
Really, really good. They've sounded. I definitely. I think from their semi-final performance, I mean, it sounded like 10 times tighter again.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just think that I think that, you know, everyone who's been listening to this, the Metal to the Masses stuff all the way through will know my biases are completely worn on my sleeve. I just think Cruelty Circuit are the whole package. To be honest, I think they're a really good band. I don't think anyone sounds like them.
They were so professional
all.
on stage as
Yeah.
well. Like they had so much fun. They just they brought everything.
Do you know what? I was thinking about this. If you were going to say to somebody, what you know, when we talk about album reviews and you're like, oh, this kind of sounds like this band.
Yeah.
What would you say? What genre would you even put Cruelty Circuit in? What would you say they sound like? Because I don't know.
I mean, it's like, for me, it's always like, in my head canon, it's like Soulfly mixed with Mr. Bungle for me. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
do
get the
It's sort of
Soulfly
weird
influences in there.
Soulfly influence in there, but then that, you know, Mr. Bungle are just completely weird and they'll just, you know, break into like funk bass riffs in the middle of like doing really heavy stuff. So, or have like a saxophone solo in the middle of like a breakdown.
Yeah.
So for me, in my head canon, that's always it. I mean, really, funny enough, I said that and now I'm kind of disagreeing with myself because I guess Smile More.
Disagreeing with yourself.
Well, I guess Smile More do. If you were going to pick a band, like probably Smile More actually share, in a way, the closest thing kind of musically to them, which is like kind of that funkier, as we talked about when we interviewed them, like if you want to be a bit disparaging, you call it circus metal. Like, the kind of like, but it's
kind
just
of twangy,
so
it's kind of bouncy, it's brutally
like
heavy.
I said, I just think they've really got that like old school, like, Sepultura kind of Soulfly, like thing going on.
Yeah.
I know that they've always been a big fan. I think Bill's always been a big fan of them and stuff for years and years and years.
Number one.
There you go. I just thought they were excellent. I'm really looking forward to, see what they do next and stuff. And, I'll be watching them again. I hope that now they've done the Metal to the Masses stuff, they can get on to more gigs, basically. It'd be nice to see them playing some more shows.
And a full set as well.
Yeah, getting more of like a, getting some headline spots on like more like the local scene and stuff. I mean, I don't see any reason why Cruelty Circuit couldn't go and tour the UK minimum. I think
absolutely
really good. I mean, in a perfect world, them and Smile More try and get a tour.
I was going to say Smile More, them and Kamikaze Test Pilots.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
that'd be a kick-ass tour.
Yeah, get the Kamikaze Test Pilots headlining that, and then take the other two with them. Something like that would be really, really cool. I think it's just like interesting sounds coming out of Bristol. So
it's been excellent watching how they progress. Because yes, we've been a fan of them since day one, but seeing them at the final, like they were a whole new band, and they were just fucking excellent.
Even though I had the times when I got a little bit worried about them going through, like, to be honest, I kind of, as soon as they announced that they were going to be in it, I did personally think it might, because I knew how good they were from back in the day, and then obviously bringing Adam in as the new singer, I was just like, I kind of always knew they were going to make it. They were always going to make it, so it's good to see them.
Adam's a great frontman. He brings so much energy.
He does.
And he embraces everything. Everyone going, fuck Adam, fuck Adam. He's like, fuck me, whatever, who cares? Love it.
Was it Mandragora next?
Mandragora were next, yeah.
Is it Mandragora or Mandragora?
Mandragora.
So this is actually the first time I've seen them, because obviously the two Metal to the Masses things that I missed were both the ones that they were in.
Before you go there, we thought, myself and Jim were like, you're going to like these guys. Did you?
I mean, I think you guys have undersold how good they are.
What?
Like, massively, when you guys have talked about them in the past. Like the way you talked about them, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. They sound like pretty cool. Like, they're excellent. They're like,
excellent.
They're on a professional level with... We just talked about Cruelty Circuit and their professionalism, and a band's kind of ready to go and get a tour together and
100%.
Or try and get on some bigger like support roles and stuff. Fucking hell, like they're just done.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Because here's the other thing, and I will slightly point at some of the younger bands from this, the kind of Monochromes and the Calvarias and stuff like that, and not Volchgod, but just once again, just a bit of thing from as an audience person, like. You need to get some songs together that people really connect to or like remember, and you need to get those names of those songs and the lyrics of those songs stuck into people's heads,
or the melodies,
exactly. So Cruelty Circuit obviously very good at that. People are already screaming along to their songs. Like I think bands don't realize if you can get doesn't matter how big the crowd is, if you can get 4 people singing along to 2 or 3 of your songs, that's a massive. That means that someone sat there and listened to it long enough that they've learnt the lyrics and the words to the song.
Smile More did this excellently as well.
Exactly. And then Mandragora we're talking about, like fucking hell, they had off the... I mean, I know to be... I mean, they did seem to bring all the parents with them. There was a lot
mad
of...
respect for that.
It's so funny. Like,
mad respect for that.
I suddenly looked around at the crowd and like, the average age has shot up quite considerably. And they're all wearing Mandragora t-shirts. So
you should have seen them at their heat. I feel like 50% of the audience were there from Mandragora. They've got a massive following.
They do, and rightly so.
And rightly so, and it's well deserved. And that's what I mean. But like their songs are memorable. Like I remember songs from their
and really
set.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Like she puts her heart into it.
She's great. She's fucking great. The band are really sweating their asses off. Like I saw the poor guitarist. He came out, and him and the bassist were wearing. I think they're like
black shirts.
PVC, but it's like not PVC. Fucking what is it, like that plasticky material? The polymer. and it's just retained all the water that they've sweated on stage. It looked like they'd both been doused in a bucket of water. Like none of that had leaked out anywhere. So, and they just played their hearts out. And first, the guitarist is smiling on stage, having the best time.
Their guitar player's fantastic. He's having so
really
much
good.
fun.
Their drummer's really good as well. The bass player and the other guitarist, but they all look like they're in it and they're in the zone and they're selling Mandragora the band to me.
Yeah.
But also they're having fun with it too, which is important. And not taking it too seriously, not going down the full kind of more, I guess, comedy route that you could kind of say maybe Cruelty Circuit and Smile More go down, but still having a laugh with the crowd, still having it
getting involved.
We're not being super serious, but you're serious enough to. But yeah, that's what I mean. So that's my hint to some of the other younger bands. It's you need to look at some of your peers and really when you're writing the songs. And I say this to the lyric writers in those bands, you need to be really trying to get those lyrics that are going to make people want to sing along. You want people to remember the names of your songs.
Absolutely.
You want people to remember them and go oh shit, I love this one.
So even if you heard it in the background, go, wait a second, I know this song.
Yeah. I mean, it's the person I actually use for this, funnily enough, is Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon. Because once again, say what you want about him and his vocal stuff, that boy has been able to write from when they were a deathcore band back in the day. That boy has been able to write the stickiest fucking lyrical hooks ever.
Even Happy Song has.
I mean, even from before that, when they were doing deathcore stuff, the Pray for Plague stuff and everything, he just had that way of just getting those lyrics in that everyone's going to sing along to. And obviously I'm not saying you have to go out and copy him exactly, but you do need a bit of that in there. And I think Mandragora have got that for sure.
They definitely have the hook in there. They definitely have the emotion behind it.
Yeah, I thought
one of the things I loved about talking with her was she was so nervous beforehand.
Oh, was she?
And I went up to her, you've nothing to worry about. You're in the final for a reason. You're going to rock it.
Yeah.
Soon as she's on stage, perfectly
totally
relaxed.
Yeah.
Everything just flowed together.
Oh, you wouldn't have noticed. Not
in the slightest. She absolutely loved
You
being on
wouldn't have
stage. It was really cool. It came true.
Yeah.
It was excellent show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, basically, I mean, I think both of you have undersold how good they are. I think they're
sorry about that, Mandragora.
I thought they were excellent.
We've been singing your praises. You are excellent. Yeah. Next up is Smile More.
So, I mean, I do feel a bit sorry for them, let's say straight out the gate, because obviously just with so many bands and stuff, it felt like they got
bar
the
was
shitty
high.
end. They got the shitty end of the stick. They had to rush slightly to finish.
Because everyone overran slightly.
It just ended up happening, and it's a bit of a shame that they didn't give. There wasn't a bit of time left to give them some grace at the other end, because that's normally what you try and do to make sure that the headline band still gets the time so you don't overrun.
And unfortunately, they had to kind of cut some of the theatrics down a little bit.
Which is a big part of watching them live, isn't it? I mean, I just think from their semi-final onwards, and then again at the final, I just thought they were excellent.
Yep, totally agree.
I thought they were awesome.
New look for Ollie as well, which was badass.
Yeah. And I just really, they've just really, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way at all. It kind of feels like it's gone from a bit of almost even when we interviewed them, not a hobby band exactly, but this is a bit of fun
friends play
that we do, and we have a good time. And I think it really feels like they've realised how good they are and how
agree.
seriously they could take this and actually go somewhere with it. Yeah,
100% agree.
Also, I don't know if I've said this on any of the other podcasts, but I used to be in a band with Dalian, their drummer.
He's so good.
And it's so nice to see how much he's progressed in his drumming. He's never a bad drummer to begin with, but he's just got better and better and better. Yeah. And the kid, he practices all the time. I went to Bloodstock with him a few years ago. He bought his practice drum with him to Bloodstock.
Joking?
Really?
No, camping. He bought his practice drum with him to
That's
practice
autism
at Bloodstock.
for you.
Fair play.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm so proud of him just to see how much he's progressed in his drumming, and I'm really just excited to see more of them and just see
how that band
better.
have progressed since their entry.
Yeah,
is
100%.
amazing to watch.
Well, I've known him for a long time. How they've progressed since we all went to uni together.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, they even added some fucking gnarly breakdowns. One of the videos we took, they're on stage, she just goes, I can't remember what the lyric is, and the fucking place just erupted. I was like, oh wow, that's proper guttural.
Like hitting the. I mean, and again, I don't mean this in a bad way at all. I mean, because I was a massive System of a Down fan, and I don't think that it's a bad thing to say. I mean, I think that they are getting that slightly system thing together of like the diddle 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 diddle, and then just the brutal like. And I always love that. That's one of the reasons why I love System so much, because I loved that sound, and they're really bringing that back for me. I
totally agree.
Yeah,
totally agree.
One of my favourite parts of their set as well was when Ollie said, "And this next song is dedicated to the air conditioning."
That was hilarious.
Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah, it was so.
Jesus.
And one of the air conditioners just gave up the ghost and started leaking all over the floor in the.
I think it was
venue.
sweat rather than.
No. It was
it's
the actual
aircon.
aircon started leaking. It was just couldn't handle it.
Oh, that was.
It
It was
handle
fucking
it.
hot inside there.
Yeah, it did. Especially after that aircon went. Like the first like 2 or 3 bands, it was all right in there.
Yeah, there was a few drips every now and again.
Yeah, and then when that aircon gave out, suddenly you started feeling it getting like hotter and hotter and hotter. And
Yeah.
it was fair shout to the Exchange. Not your fault. Look at this kind of weather. You know, I'm sure we've all heard it a million times, but the UK is just not built for, like, it's just, we don't have the infrastructure for plus 30 degree
I was
heat.
surprised none of the bands had any issues with their equipment.
Yeah.
Because in that heat,
I think it was cool enough in there to start with that it luckily didn't.
and it gets emptied as well, so there was air coming in.
Yeah.
But, should we go on to the guest headliner before we announce the winner?
Yeah, sure, like they did at the show.
Yeah.
Frog Lord, yeah, they were really good.
So that's your first time, both your first time seeing them, right?
No,
Oh, you
I
were Dawn.
didn't. I was exhausted because I was just exhausted. I'm sorry. I ran out of spoons, and I was actually really excited to see Frog Lord, but I was like, I'm so tired. The cat needs his dinner. It was past my
Went
bedtime.
out the night before.
I went out the night before.
There it is.
That's the real reason.
Nothing to do with my poor cat at home starving. It's like, no, I'm fucking him over.
Yeah.
My little baby. It was 30 degrees. I was worried about him.
He was
He
asleep.
just
He's
sits there
got a
and
fur
sleeps.
coat on at all times. You can't take it off.
He just sits there and sleeps.
Exactly.
It's literally what he does.
So, yes.
They were really, really excellent. I really enjoyed them thoroughly. I mean, I just thought they were so much fun. I love that kind of like slightly psychedelic, doomy death metal, and then like the whole frog stuff is just hilarious. But the actual, like, because it sounds like if you're talking to someone like on this podcast and they don't know, like, kind of the gimmick is like they're a death metal satanic band, but with frogs.
Honestly,
Frog
that
Lord.
sounds ideal.
I know, but not everyone would be sold on that. Like they are actually really good, and the songs are really good. And
They
they're all
describe
really
themselves
good
as
musicians.
amphibious doom.
Yes.
And it makes sense when you see them live.
Yeah. But it's not like, you know, it's not. Yes, it is a gimmick, for lack of a better term. I'm using air quotes for listeners. But like, it's not. You know what I mean? It's not like that's. It's like Ghost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yes, there's a lot of theatrics and a lot of gimmicky stuff there,
But you still
but
take them
the
seriously.
band's really good
Exactly,
and they make
yeah.
really good music. So I'd say, yeah, like I really, really enjoyed them. I feel sorry for them. A lot of the crowd emptied out. Again.
was the same for Fury.
Same for Fury as
Yeah.
well. Unfortunately, I think people are so. The band's just. They don't mean to do it, but they're obviously like resting outside after like
Having a
kind of
beer
obviously
and
having a
cooling
beer,
down
and then
and-
unfortunately what that means is they take all their friends with them
Yeah.
outside. And I think also, again, I understand that, you know, the length of the thing needs to be that way to have the headliners as well. It gets a little bit too long for people, and I think it just means that people start migrating to just sitting outside smoking and drinking and
Yeah.
chatting because they've been listening to music for so long, and people just
Real shame.
it's a shame. My theory, and once again, this is just me, any of the Metal to the Masses guys, I totally understand if this isn't feasible, would almost be to move it to an in the day thing, right?
As in have
so
the
start
guests
it at
earlier.
12, start at 12
right, yeah.
and finish at 6.
Because it is a
I
school
see,
night
yeah,
as
yeah.
well on a
You know,
Sunday.
yeah, it's on a Sunday.
That's
so
true,
you can
yeah.
do it more as like a day thing. And I
Or
think
do it on a Saturday.
no, I mean, I don't think you get the exchange on a Saturday for it'd be more
That's
difficult
fair,
because
yeah.
they have the bigger gigs on and stuff. But and also then you'd be competing with Saturday night stuff like
True,
club
yeah.
nights and things. But I think still a Sunday's fine. But I maybe wonder if it was like in the day, people wouldn't be as tired by that point.
And are happy to go till
and
6 or
are
7
happy.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's like,
and-
oh, well, it finishes at 6 or 7, then we can go home and have our dinner. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I do think, unfortunately, you do lose people. But then, obviously, like, everyone came back in for their last song because they're all waiting for the announcement.
True, yeah. Which
'Cause
is
I-
also clever. to do it
And
that
I'm
way.
not taking all the credit for this Frog Lord, but basically, like, I was chatting to some friends, and I saw some people go inside, and they very loudly said as I walked in, "Oh, I think they're announcing the winners now." And I did notice that I walked in, and then it sounded like I might have started that, and then everyone followed me in for the last song because I'd popped out very quickly just to have a vape, and that's how I know. So anyway, really sorry about that, Frog Lord. I mean, obviously you can't control.
I was there for your whole thing. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was there for like 99% of it, but yeah, like it was really good. Really enjoy you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing them like more like on a show where they're like playing with some other band. Like, you know, it's not them doing this headliner thing after an all-dayer. Like it's more like, you know, them in a lineup and stuff. But they were really, really cool. Really liked them a lot.
They're really cool.
You know, yeah.
I caught their inflatable frog.
Oh yeah.
It was up my shoulder, and I was like, well, we're both going to go headbanging, so why the hell not?
Nice.
If you'd have caught a banana as well, you would.
I would beat the shit out of someone. With a 70-inch inflatable banana.
Bananas came out and it went crazy. Went fucking crazy. Nice.
So, Froglord, loved you. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, I really want to see Froglord some more.
I hope. One of the things that I mentioned about the Amphibious Doom, like the vocalist sound, he's really good. He's very good.
Oh.
But he actually has a kind of croaky...
Yeah, brings it in a bit, like almost kind of like a death growl thing, but not like a... Yeah, I know
it's
exactly
kind of like
what
a
you
raspy
mean.
sound
Yeah,
to his
it's almost
voice.
like giving it that ribbit kind of vibe to it, yeah.
And even Aidan got the crowd going. Is this Aidan? I think it's Aidan. Compare.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, the guy, the
You got everyone to squat down and hop around
do a
and
frog leap. Yeah,
do their biggest frog growls.
Yeah.
I was like, what's that sound like? Ribbit?
Everyone ribbit. Yeah, that was funny.
So yeah, funny. Excellent, I thought. Winner, should we go?
Well, drum roll please. So as you know, we've been following this from the beginning, and the winner of Metal to the Masses 2025 was Monochrome.
Well done, Monochrome.
Well done, Monochrome.
Congratulations.
You'll be playing Bloodstock
on the Sunday.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I did see a post from Bloodstock that they've announced all the last kind of winners. I think like the last kind of 5 winners from the different areas.
Bristol, Liverpool, and 2 or 3 others. I think.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that'll be the Sunday and stuff. Don't know any times yet, obviously, or anything. So yeah. Well
so 3 weeks time we'll be seeing you again. Hopefully interviewing you because we got something special planned for Bloodstock.
Yeah.
Which we will hopefully pull off, which will be quite fun.
Yeah, I can't believe Bloodstock's that soon.
I think it's only 3 weeks away.
I think it's 3 weeks.
Oh Lord.
It's August, isn't it?
Hang on. What date are we on? 15th of July. 7th of August. So that is 3 weeks.
Jesus.
You've got 3 weeks to finish my back tattoo.
Well, I know. Keep on saying it. It's not, I mean, we're not going to. Unless
we're not going
to. 2 full day sessions in a row.
I said I wanted my tattoo done by Bloodstock.
I mean, you're going to have to though. Like,
I'm going to have to.
You're going to have to sit like 2 full days in a row. Then we might be able to get it done.
Oh Lord.
Why do you need it done for Bloodstock?
Because then I'll look sexy.
Yeah.
My sexy back tattoo.
Are you planning to walk around completely topless?
I plan on wearing a bikini top for most of it.
Especially if it's hot.
Boiling.
Yeah, especially if it's
like
hot.
you can't wear clothes in
Wear
Bloodstock. It's
top
so
for most of it.
boiling.
Yeah.
True.
Especially with the weather being the way that it is. I mean, unless we get really unlucky and for whatever reason that week the UK decides to have like thunderstorms all week, then yeah.
I hope it's not like it was last week with like 34 degrees.
I mean,
that would be fucking unbearable.
Yeah. It might be. The first year I went, it was unbearable. You couldn't go into the arena until about 4 p.m.
2 years ago, it was really bad as well, wasn't it? Like 2 years ago, it was really bad.
Oh no, 2 years ago it was alright.
No, was it 2? No, it was 2 years.
2022.
Oh, it was 2022. Yeah, 2022.
But 2023 was quite bearable, and then 24 I didn't go.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be seeing Monochrome at Bloodstock.
Yeah,
which will be interesting to see how they do. It'll be interesting to see the other bands that got through as well.
Yeah,
yes, I'm really hoping for some death metal.
Be nice.
I shared it to the I shared that post to the Instagram page so we can go through and actually check out like some of the other winners from the different.
That's a good idea.
Different regions and stuff, so we can see what we've got coming up.
We should try hit the more local ones as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously Monochrome, but the local areas.
I mean, really, if we can, we should spend like obviously
as much time as we can
at the new Blood stage. Yeah, trying to
apart
catch
from Fear Factory and Ministry.
Yeah,
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But what are you hoping for Metal to the Masses for next year then? Because, like I said, I'm really hoping for a lot more death metal, a lot more black metal, and a lot more doom metal because I am an elitist and that's what I like.
I just don't think... I mean, unfortunately, a big part of it is, which I think we need to kind of... With all the bands that have played, all of them, is it's a lot harder to start a band than people think. And it's like, you'd be surprised, because you think like, oh, well, you just start a band and you make some cool music. You'd be surprised how many people don't actually do that.
Yep.
A lot of people just don't do it. And
Pizza Trap did.
then exactly, yeah. You know what I
Three
mean.
chords.
So what am I? So what I'm? Yeah, but I'm kind of hinting at that a bit. You know, it's like if you want some more of that there, then I don't know, like go out and try and get. You know, I mean, you could start a band, you start a death or doom metal band yourself, or
No, I'm in retirement.
go in. Well, you're not. 'Cause you're in a band with me, aren't you? You know, or like, you know, you have to go out and try and like talk to the other kids that are thinking about starting bands like that and try and support them into doing it. Because
Well, there we go. I'm supporting you now. More
know,
death metal, please.
there's definitely
And black. We need a bit of black as well.
We need a bit of black.
but I mean, I think we can see quite clearly from this Metal to the Masses that the younger zeitgeist is in a very different place. It's
Yeah.
in this kind of new breed of metalcore that's come about.
Deftones
The
plus.
Deftones kind of stuff is there. So yeah, definitely, I would say in the Bristol heats, there was not a lot of, you know, there wasn't a lot
Extreme
of what you
metal.
call like extreme metal or doom metal or anything like that.
But that's why I go to Bloodstock. You know,
Yeah,
Find
that's
some
why
more
I've gone
bands.
to
But,
the
you
lineup
know,
that was there already.
yeah,
You know, that's
but, you
what
know,
I want
that's-
from Bloodstock.
But
True.
also Bloodstock's changing with the times a bit. You know, they're putting on a lot of the hardcore bands. You know, they gave Knock Loose one of their biggest headline, like almost headline slots when they played. What was it, 2 years
That's
ago?
with Judas Priest, wasn't it? Same
Yeah,
year.
yeah. And now obviously you've got, you know, Kubla Khan are there this year really high up, so that'll probably be Kubla Khan's
There's
like
a few, actually.
highest upset. Yeah, and they you know, they see where people are liking stuff, and you know, they're putting
Still
on some more of the
underground enough
hardcore
to-
and some more of the metalcore, and yeah, you know, yeah, they're not gone like full like download and just started putting on like Radio 1 bands or like hyper
No.
pop stuff and things, but you know,
They're
it's-
just listening
Yeah.
to the underground.
yeah, and the underground is in a very different place from, obviously, like we just talked about earlier, there is still a big, you know, death metal underground scene, but, you know, especially here in Bristol, I'm not sure if that particular style of music is the most prevalent at the moment. I'd definitely say
Yeah.
it's more a mix of the new kind of metalcore stuff
Plus
and
hardcore.
the hardcore stuff. Like, I think that's more what you're seeing.
But, you know, if you're a new band or thinking of being in a band, give it a bash.
Well,
Because
give it a go, yeah, and
you'll learn a lot, you'll make friends, you'll have fun,
Get
get
20
gigs.
minutes. Get 20 minutes together, and you can apply for Metal to the Masses. You know,
Exactly.
that's how it goes at the end of the day. So you'll meet some cool people. You get to play, you know, 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 really cool gigs. You know, depending on how good you are. Bring your mates, and it's great. Like I think if you're listening to this, the important thing is when we've talked about like a lot of the bands who have gotten, even bands that we interviewed earlier on, like Smile, you know, we already said it, but like they got so much. Like you saw them like this
You can
big
see the progression.
turnaround at the semi-final where you really saw like how much like better they got, for lack of a better
Absolutely.
thing to say. Like they just really hit it and they really turned it up like a good few gears. And like some of the other bands, and Monochrome the Winners, you know, I remember when they came on for their first heat, you know, and it was, you know, to be brutally honest, kind of like slightly timid kids, and they did a really good set, and you know, the music was cool, and I really enjoyed it, because once again, I like that kind of style of metalcore, and I thought, oh, these guys are good, but you know, they've managed to go all the way to the final and then win the thing. So you know, like from being like quite a timid band who were like kind of struggling with nerves and stuff to kind of winning the whole competition. So
And the other side of that, even if you don't win,
yeah, you have a great
Ward said beat Harriet.
Yeah, and then Harriet
are touring all over the
huge.
world.
Yeah, so you know it will get you more as a band. I think it's like the structure of it as well is good for a band, because it's
Yeah,
like
it gives
we
you
have
band
to play
etiquette,
this
doesn't
many
it?
shows, which means if we want to win, we have to practice.
Yep.
We have to rehearse and we have to get better and we have to actually try and do this. You know,
Totally agree.
Yeah.
One of the things I've really enjoyed about this has been the sense of community about it. And I'd like to thank everyone who's given us a shout out and follow as well, because
big shout out.
we've
Thank
had a
you.
lot of fun meeting all the bands, talking to people, talking to
Yeah.
our friends,
Yeah.
and the amount of people that are reciprocating that, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
we've
really
met some
cool
really
to be
cool
part of it.
people, and yeah, thank you to all, especially like the musicians from the different bands and stuff that have come up and chatted to us. It's genuinely,
It's made my
an
year.
honour. Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really, really nice. It's been really nice watching all of you guys, and yeah, I'm looking forward to next year.
And let the good times keep rolling.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're at that point of the episode where we're all going to stare at our phones and tell you about the local stuff that's coming up. Unfortunately, we're at the kind of quiet point of the year. In fact, I think you guys can probably say it's quiet as well from your
Oh yeah,
businesses.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone's at
festivals are
stuff.
kicking off
Everyone's been
and-
doing things, you know.
People try and save money for festivals and, you know, etc. And obviously all the festivals come at the same time, so, you know, there isn't much coming up. But if we start from when this episode comes out, which was the 25th of July, Theo, do you want this one? We talked a lot.
Well, it's obviously that's the day that there's the Judas Priest, Alice Cooper gig that we talked about last time at the Millennium Dome,
which I would love to go to, but I don't think I can afford a ticket. I can't go to London again.
But there's another one. It's at the Red Lion. I haven't been to the Red Lion in forever.
Where is the Red Lion?
It's near Jen's house. It's over East St George. I used to live really close to it when I first moved
Road.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good venue?
Yeah,
I've never
super
there.
super punky. So when I used to live literally across the road from it, I'd be staggering back from the Griffin or town or whatever at 3:00 at 3:30 in the morning, and it'd just be thumping drum and bass coming out of there, and I'd be like, they're not going to serve me another beer. And then I'd go in there and they'd serve me another beer, and I'd be like, yeah.
About 15 years ago, my band played there solidly every weekend.
Yeah, so many. It's a proper
punk.
It's like the Chelsea.
Local.
It's it's owned by the same guy, I think, as well. It's very punk etiquette. So yeah, really good, especially the local kind of punk and crust punk and oi punk stuff. A lot of that plays there.
Which kind of actually ties up for what's playing there then.
Yeah, so was it Grizzler, which sounds like Grizzly Rizzler. Metal Hardcore, Avant-Garde. Raw at the Meteor, which were the ones we missed them. They were supposed to support Electric Eel Shock and had to pull out, or we missed them.
Okay.
When they were supposed to play I think they were supposed to
gig here.
Yes, here. They did play it and I missed them because they were the first band on, or they were the band that was supposed to be playing, and then they got subbed off by somebody else because they couldn't make it. I couldn't remember.
Well, by the way, they're in Bristol, so let's hit us.
Bristol-based fusion post-hardcore, and Octopig, Bristol-based alt desert rock, which sounds cool.
So a good night of Bristol.
The Red Lion. So Red Lion's good. It's also fucking cheap as shit as well. So yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So that's the 25th, which sounds like a fun gig.
Yeah.
Jen, do you want the next one?
Yes, so next one is on Monday the 28th of July at Grounded in Fish Ponds, which is a cafe, isn't it?
I have no idea. I didn't know where that was.
Well, Grounded is a chain of cafes.
Is it? What's
Yeah.
like a
In
coffee
Lickenshaw.
shop?
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, I would love it if we're doing the thing that some of the stuff that started to happen in the American underground scene, where you get bands playing Denny's and things like that, because they're franchises, and the manager's like, well, fuck it, I need to make some money, so I'll let the local hardcore bands throw a show in the Denny's. If that's starting to happen,
have a burger when
we're running out. We're running out of venues, so people just start playing
I mean, I'm all up for it.
The local coffees just in the Starbucks,
Won't be Starbucks, but
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, assuming it's at a coffee shop. So we've got
metal.
Yeah. but what's the Death Clock Coffee jingle?
Oh God, yeah. I remember.
It's not Dunkin' Coffee, is it? No, that's the donut one.
No, that's the Dunkin'.
Well, you should know. You
Donuts.
saw them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They didn't play that one.
No.
No,
Did
they
they
didn't play the
not?
jingle. They didn't play any of the Demon Burger stuff either, which I was a little bit sad about. That's the one I always remember, is the Demon Burger adverts.
Anyway, getting sidetracked.
Death Clock, awesome. Check them out.
On Monday, the 28th of July, at Grounded Fish Ponds, we have Grismo, who are Bristol-based heavy thrash / groove metal. That sounds lovely. That
does.
sounds like a bit of me.
Yeah.
Then we've got Seth and the Cuttlefish for Dinner.
What a name.
That's a great name.
Love it.
They are a Bristol three-piece post-punk noise funk. Let's try saying that really quick.
Is an interesting...
Post-punk noise funk. Post-punk noise funk.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit crazy, I think. I think
No, that
that's what I
sounds
get
like a
from
good
that.
gig.
It does, to be fair.
I'm so is it really in a cafe?
Be hilarious
Can't
if it
be.
is.
Maybe we could get an all-day breakfast while we watched it.
Yeah.
I'll have a cup of your finest coffee and a ticket, please.
Dirty chai for me, please. So let me just watch this thrash metal.
And you'll obviously have to drink your finger up like that.
Yeah.
Over there. Little fucking green eye. Got a problem with that camera, I'm telling you, just saying. As there isn't much else coming up, on the 1st of August, we have Psychocroptic, who's Australian tech debt. They have supports, but they haven't announced who they are, so I don't know, they're just waiting to get some local ones, or
maybe.
Don't know, but they haven't announced it. But they've been on the scene for quite a while, so that should be
I haven't
pretty
heard
big.
of them.
That's like the Exchange, which is a fantastic venue. Theo, you're up. Next one.
Oh, yeah, so Saturday the 2nd of August, you've got 2 gigs. You've got Sounds of Seattle.
Seattle.
Oh, it is Seattle. I was like, tribute to all things grunge. So
I've actually seen it before. It's very good.
okay.
If you like your grunge,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Well, of course, it's at the Fleece because the Fleece obviously thrives on cover bands, so that makes sense for them having a covers night there. So yeah, at the Fleece, Sounds of Seattle, and then the other gig, which is here at the Griffin, is Dr.
Best pub in
Nutt,
Bristol.
progressive wizard metal and rock, who I've put on here like over 15 years ago now, but I've put them on at least twice.
Awesome.
Here
They're quite big in the Griffin.
Yeah, I mean,
They've
I
sold
think
out the
I
last
feel like
few
I
times
was
they've
one of the first people who put them on in here
Nice.
when they first got together.
I know their bassist. Hi, Gav.
Elves and wizards, elves and wizards.
We all need to get tickets, right?
I mean, we're at a wedding.
It's an early wedding though.
I mean, true, maybe
Is it in
back-
Bristol?
back in time.
No,
it's
it's,
just outside of Bristol.
But home time is 5 p.m.
True. Might be able to make
5
it back.
p.m.
Yeah,
It's a wedding with loads of people who have kids. So my godchild is there.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, I haven't seen her in a while. It's the second time I ever meet her,
someone's trusted Matteo to be a godparent.
apparently.
Wait.
Hey, Chris. I know your wife hates me. Well, your soon-to-be wife.
No one could hate you, Teo. We all love you.
Yeah, so Dr. Nutt, Downward, Bristol-based fusion of rock and mathcore.
Interesting
awesome.
blend.
Oh, I've not seen some mathcore. In
I was
quite
just about
a
to say I
while.
haven't seen mathcore.
Yeah, that's really
That's
fallen
a-
off the radar.
Well, that's
hasn't
a subgenre I think is probably due for a revamp at some point because that was so big. It's funny enough
Yeah.
because we're talking about bands that like retired and then got back together because Dillinger keep on getting back together
Yeah.
and doing gigs every now and again, annoyingly. And I keep on going like, where is it? And then it'll be like London. It's like, ah, fuck.
it? Fucking London.
London.
Is it London?
Yeah, but that would be good. Dr. Nutt funny.
Yes, tickets are selling fast for that one. So get your tickets. There was a weird something happened in the universe not so long ago, probably last year when they ever played the Griffin last, and we're friends with the bass player, and I don't know why I wasn't able to come to the Griffin, but my wife did with one of my other friends, and they drank the place out of rum,
Wow.
and I got back sober that night, and I was like, what has happened?
Yeah.
You went to a metal gig in the Griffin without me.
Yeah.
Like, what has happened?
Yeah. Hey.
And you've drank the place dry
Yeah,
of
had
rum.
a good time. I wonder if they still have the big. I can't remember. Like I said, the bass player guitarist had a big flower. He had a big flower as his
I love that.
guitar.
A lot of
like,
time
it
for
was a
that.
big- yeah. But anyway, elves and wizards, dragons and swords and wizards.
The only other two that I think we'll bring up, obviously Bloodstock is on that weekend after.
Yeah, so we
7th.
leave on the 7th, don't we? But we've talked about this one before, haven't we? The gig that's on the 6th,
The
which is
Undeath one.
the Undeath Celestial Sanctuary. And
Still haven't got a ticket for that. I do
Host.
want to go though.
I do want to go because Celestial Sanctuary aren't playing Bloodstock, are they?
No.
And I really want to see them.
And we reviewed it, so it'd be pretty cool to actually follow up with one of the bands
it'd be
we've seen.
cool. And it's at the Thekla as well. So the Thekla I haven't been to a lot. Oh, we missed a fucking secret gig. Fucking Bob Villan, obviously the ones we talked about last time, and all
Yeah.
their political issues and getting kicked off Radar Festival. They just announced a bunch of secret gigs. Announced it on it was the Friday before Pride. Announced it in the morning. Sold out in
Really?
2 hours. I saw it on Instagram at about 11:30 and was like, ooh, clicked, gone.
Fucking hell.
Whole
Fair play.
Thekla sold out
Love
in like
Thekla.
2 hours.
Great fucking venue as well.
Well, fair shout to them. Them and Kneecap, to be fair, this is what happens see when the government tries to actually ban you, is both their albums are back at the top of the charts.
Yeah.
And especially because Bob Villan are independent, they've got no big record label stuff at all. It's all them. They're literally just like, that's
that.
all them. That's all their profit. Now they're just making, it's just, Keir
Like,
Starmer's
thanks
just,
for
Keir
hating me.
Starmer's just made them so much money.
Good. Well done, Keir.
At least he's making somebody money. Oh!
Hey. Yes, then we've got Bloodstock, which we
Yeah.
are going to do a very special episode for because we're supposed to record after, but we're going to record there and hope for the best because we're
Yeah.
going to be fucking wankered.
Yes.
And one gig I want to bring up that is a little bit further off, but there's a lot of things happening in between, is our friends in Buried in Bermuda.
Oh, yes.
They're playing what seemed like it was I'm forgetting the bloody word. A scouting session from the Fleece. Now, guys, get in touch with us and tell us what that's about. But it's 4 local bands in Bristol.
Yeah.
That I don't know what this scouting session meant. what it...
Or what you think is like record label people are going to show up to see the local bands?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's already... They've been put forward for it. I honestly don't know.
Oh,
So yeah, guys, if you can let us know. But yeah, the Buried Bermuda are headlining. We have Alien, which is an alt-rock. Redshift, which is prog metal.
Oh, Redshift I've
Thylacine.
heard of. Yeah, and Thylacine we've talked about before as well.
We've
haven't
seen
we?
them a few times.
Redshift I've heard about as well. They're really good, apparently.
They're all Bristol based, and
That'd be cool.
so yeah,
good.
look forward to that.
Bristol times.
That's in the Fleece on the 21st of August.
Nice.
So loads of time to get tickets.
Yeah.
Seems like a big gig for like a scouting thing.
Well, that's cool. I mean, it'd be nice.
Which is
It's
great,
good.
yeah.
There's sort of like all the local bands as well getting to like put some shows together and stuff. When is that again?
That is the 21st of August.
Oh, August. Okay, yeah, so right.
So we've time yet, and we'll mention it next episodes, but
Yeah.
I did want to get it out there.
Yeah.
I think that is all for the foreseeable future in Bristol.
Yeah.
So I think that brings us to the end of all the local gigs. As I mentioned, we're in that kind of quiet period where there's not many big announcements. We currently have 4, I think. Theo, do you want to go first?
No, you go for it.
First one is Paradise Lost, which is 15th of October in Electric. Paradise Lost, everyone should know. Pretty cool. Deftones are doing a UK tour next year.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they're playing Cardiff, the closest to here.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
I am thinking about going because they've got Denzel Curry as main support.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly, again. So yeah, they're playing Birmingham, Glasgow, Manchester, Cardiff and London. The pre-sale tickets are on sale the 16th.
Yeah, I'm worried it's going to sell out really quickly. We'll have to try and scrape
And the main
money
ones are on
together.
sale Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm also looking to get the Cardiff ones. I'm
Yeah.
going to try tomorrow. Do you want me to try get you one?
I mean, yeah, if you can, let me know how much they are first, and then, yeah.
From what I've seen online, it's somewhere between 60 and 80 quid. But you can pay it off whenever.
I know, it's going to be a good show, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Let me know.
If I'm
let
getting
me
them,
know.
I'll get you one, right? Cool. So yes, that's going to be pretty huge. Seemingly a few bands have played the UK recently and gone, oh, maybe you like playing the UK. Let's play some more.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they only just played London and Crystal Palace, right? So,
I always want to call it the Eden Project.
yeah.
Because we had Janie from the studio when she said they were really,
That
really
must have
good.
been a cool...
They were really good,
gig.
yeah. E-girls everywhere as far as the eye can see, apparently. Cause
Nice.
all the TikTokers are out, but yeah.
The last big one for me, I only saw announced today. I'm going to start with the support act, which is Humanity's Last Breath, which is a fucking huge gig for him. One of the... Actually, it's quite fitting, because one of the first gigs that we went to
Yeah.
was Humanity's Last Breath.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of started the whole podcast thing. So that's quite exciting to see they've now got onto this bill, which has also got Shadow of Intent, Whitechapel and Lorna Shore.
Nice.
That's a hell of a
Nice.
day.
Yeah.
Again, unfortunately not Bristol. So it is Birmingham, Manchester and London. So I might have to do a Birmingham trip for that one.
Birmingham could work. Yeah.
Because London's expensive even though it's easy to get to. But
Yeah.
Birmingham's only an hour and a half away. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah, so big one for me is adding more to the Damnation lineup. So Damnation is already
Ooh.
stacked, and they've just added 3 more bands, which are on my I would really quite like to see them list. So
Have you got your ticket yet?
yeah, I got mine sorted. I got in
Good.
the last to do the pay by the month thing because it's super cheap. It's like 20-25 quid. Spectral Wound, which are
rings a
Canadia's finest black metalers, so they've been around for a while.
Yeah, it rings
I
a
think
bell.
it says on here that they're going to be like headlining like one of the second stages.
Awesome.
So they're really, really good. Never seen them live. Would love to see them live. Got to see them live.
I'm going to see him live, yeah.
They've added The World is Beautiful. The World is a Beautiful Place, and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die, which is a band that I really like. They're like a post-hardcore band. Normally, I would have said that you guys wouldn't enjoy them, but their newer stuff, because you think, well, why are they playing Damnation then? Their newer stuff is way more aggressive, like
Okay.
really aggressive, and they're actually like a really, really interesting band to listen to. So again, on the list.
Send me over some stuff.
I will. And then you've got Dead Guy, which are the kind of new, they've been around for a while as well, metalcore
Yeah.
outfit from America, so they're also playing. So that's 3 new bands for Damnation Festival.
Bloody hell.
On the already insanely fucking stacked lineup that they have now. So yeah,
Sounds like it's going to be a good
it's gonna
festival.
be fucking crazy. Well, you can still get it. It's only like, what is it, it's like 170 quid or something like that?
Pretty cheap. To
Yeah,
get
no,
that
it's
many
really
bands.
cheap. Yeah.
Say
So yeah,
170 quid, but yeah.
really,
yeah.
really looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Good. As we're probably running short on time, shall we skip news and go on to album review?
Yeah, I think we need to.
Black City album review time.
Yes, we got our jingles back.
Black City album review. Oh, we should make it a bit more metal, really, shouldn't we?
One scream. Scream for me, Teo. Oh, no. Funnily enough, the band we're going to review now has got nothing whatsoever like a guttural vocal in it.
No.
They are
Yeah.
the exact opposite. Come out on stage wearing full white and very, let's say, unique band. They're called Wytch Hazel.
Yeah.
They are from Lancaster, I think it is. They formed in 2011, but as under the name Jerusalem. They then changed in 2012 to now be Wytch Hazel. This is their 5th album. It's called Lamentations. Oh, this is another one I can't say, right?
Lamentations?
Lamentations? Hey.
Laminator.
No, it's 5 Lamentations, isn't it?
But it's 5 because it's the 5th album, right?
Yeah.
They've
But
done
they
this with all the
they've
albums.
actually, they've got it in the titles of all their albums, don't they?
Which, yeah, it's, as I said, the 5th album makes it nice and easy. Was released on the 4th of July this year, so it's all very new. Shall we start with the album cover, as we always do?
Yeah.
A bit of an interesting kind of looking album cover.
I mean, it just looks really like kind of doom psyche metal to me. You know, it's like it looks like the cover of a pulp, like, you know, like an old cover of like a pulp, like sci-fi book or magazine.
For me, when I looked at it, I knew exactly what I was getting, because it's kind of like this knight looking at what I'm going to say is Jerusalem by himself, kind of contemplating life. Like no one else is around him. He's just like, I suppose I should do this, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll attack it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Yeah, it's kind of like looking through a doorway of like the past, which, funnily enough, is kind of what their style is. So their style is very much 70s style rock, Christian theme based, kind of set medieval kind of times.
Yeah.
That's kind of where they're going with it. Where do we want to go first? Jim, do you want to... Wait, before we go on, sorry, I'm going to interrupt you because I'm a rude bastard. It's 10 songs, about 45 minutes long, close to 46.
Oh, I didn't feel like 45 minutes.
I don't know, is that good or bad response, but Jen, see us in. What did you think?
So, I have come to the conclusion that I am a brain-rotted younger millennial / older Gen Z
Good start for an album review.
who cannot listen to an album. The last couple of albums, I've found it so difficult to sit for 45 minutes and listen to
They've
an
been
album.
very different, though, all the albums.
They have been very different, but honestly, I think I have just gotten so used to Spotify and shuffling stuff that I need to remember how to listen to an album, which is really sad. I mean, I need to do that with like watching TV as well. I can't even watch TV.
I mean,
without
fuck
doing
adverts,
something
though.
else.
No one likes ads.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, I will be honest, I struggled listening to the entire album. But I do love that 70s rock. I love it. Like,
For our listeners, think Kiss with Jethro Tull with Tin Lizzy. That's what this album kind of screams.
I can get on board with that. Yeah, I feel like there's some quite Sabbathy bass in the sense of, I mean, you know when the bass line is like a dung, 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 dung.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love a bit of that. But yeah, it was a very samey sounding album. My favourite songs off the album was the first song, I Lament.
Yeah.
I think that was a really good opener. I also quite enjoyed Racing Forward.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I quite like that one.
Interesting.
Probably for the bass line again. The best way I can describe it is like every member of the band definitely filled their purpose. Like it was very well written. It was very well thought out, and it sounded how it was supposed to sound. You know what I mean? It sounded 70s. It was just very well thought out. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you, other than the fact that I think the bass and the drums were playing it safe. There was nothing special in them. Like,
yeah, but do you know what? I quite liked that. I liked that it just kind of held the groove down.
yeah, which is kind of what that style was going for.
They held the foundation where it needed to be held, and I quite enjoyed it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Teo?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's to do with attention span, Jen. I honestly think this, I mean, for me...
Oh, no, I've struggled with the last couple.
That's fair, okay. But, I mean, I just think
We're all
there
gonna
was
have the
just
same
absolutely nothing
There was no hooks
special
in it, was
about it. Nothing held my attention. I did not feel... I tried to listen to this album 6 different times, and I was just like... And I tried, like, twice. I, like, literally wasn't doing anything else. I tried to force myself, like, while I was walking to, like, listen to it. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't mind some of that 70s rock stuff. Yeah, it's not fully my cup of tea. I totally get that. This probably isn't the kind of stuff that's aimed at me as an audience. But I've listened to far more interesting. I mean, I've got to be honest. Like, some of this to me sounded like indie rock, and not even that. Like, this wouldn't be out of place on a playlist that has like the fucking Cortinas on it. But the Cortinas are better. Sorry, facts. Like, just really generic. Just like, I just felt it really just didn't have anything in it at all. It had no teeth. The lyrics had no teeth. His vocals are good. No teeth. Exactly what you said. The bass and the drums totally playing it safe.
Yeah.
Just like, no.
And if you're going to play it safe, then the guitar should be absolutely howling.
Good. Nope.
And it wasn't.
No howling guitar there. You know, it's like, once again, you know, the White Stripes have got more teeth than these guys, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, I do agree.
Heavier drum lines. Just really struggled with it, and really did try to give it a really proper go. Like I said, gave it 6 solid tries, listened to it all the way through each time. Couldn't name you a song off the album, couldn't name you a hook off the album, couldn't name you a riff off the album. I just think there's people doing this music out there that are just doing it so much better. I just far more interestingly, I just felt, I just really struggled with this.
One of the comments I put against this entire album, so I exactly agree with you entirely. Yeah. I was like, it feels like an album that you would hear if you walked into the garage to see your dad doing something that he shouldn't do in the house. And by something, I mean not where your mind is gone, not masturbating. I'm thinking more of like looking at a book of stamps or looking at pictures of himself when he was young and cool and kind of realise where life could have gone, and instead Karen's inside screaming at him to, I don't know, bait a chicken or something.
Well, yeah, it sounds dated, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, it just, I just really struggled with it.
I totally agree. I had to listen to it a few times and none of the songs really stuck out. I liked in the Run the Race, the second song, the kind of maiden style bass gallop.
Yeah.
That was something different. Elixir is the shortest song on it. It's the musical, and it's very different from the rest of the album.
It's almost like a folk song, isn't it? Like suddenly goes into like a kind of...
You could be playing D&D.
I mean, that's the one thing I remembered, because it's the one bit that actually sounded at least different from everything else. Yeah.
And other than that, Woven was an okay song. That's near the end. The songs, I found all of them, like, it would start with an okay kind of riff, nothing groundbreaking, and then it would just completely change, and you're just like, oh, it's totally lost its energy, its vibe. Like, I wasn't the best fan of it. I know that's not my style. That's not who the target audience is.
Maybe, but I just feel like we have listened to some other stuff that Dave's given us that's a bit more along this. Like, even that, what was the Swedish band that we...
the Swedish folk band. Yeah, I can't remember what
they were called. Wytch something as well. Witchcraft.
Yeah, no, I was saying this the other day, wasn't I? There's so many bands with witch in them.
Like, this to me made them sound 10 times better.
Yeah.
Like...
I do agree.
I now want to go back to that review and be like, actually, no, you guys are doing something really interesting with that. I'm going to up your score, you know, and be a bit more like charitable over there, because I was like, oh, this is what it's like if it's just, to me personally, just done really like just by the book, generic, nothing there.
If you like the 70s kind of early Nwabum kind of influences, you like the album. It's an album you can put on while you're doing something.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it didn't really tickle me at all. It's a very happy sounding album.
It was, wasn't it? Do you know what? Maybe that's what is missing. It just needs a little bit more darkness and anger.
It just needs something, anything.
Well, yeah, but if you're a knight going into battle, you know, I want to... It's not a jolly time.
Like, fucking Slayer!
Yeah.
I don't know, it just proper background music for me, unfortunately.
I have to admit, I did struggle to listen to it through. It took me a few attempts to actually get through the album.
Same.
Oh, okay. I feel like I was trying to be a bit more positive and just downplaying my attentions.
It's very funny because I remember the first time I put it on, we were listening to it together, didn't we? The first time we listened to it all the way
We've
through.
listened to it a couple of times.
Yeah, so twice I listened to it with Jen. I actually remember, sorry to say this, but I'm actually, it's not going to be what my final score actually is now, because I have tried to listen to it again. But as soon as it started, it got like a track in, and I just turned to Jen and went, this is like a solid 5 out of 11 for me.
That's quite high.
Well, it's not anymore, because then I've tried to listen to the whole album several times, and I've realised that, just to say, might as well not bury the lead, it's a 3 out of 11 for me. Like, good recording, good vocals. Like,
I did like the vocals.
It's not the end of the world. If it was like put on in the background, I wouldn't be like, turn this shit off, this is terrible. It just would be there and exist.
Yeah. Would you go see it live?
No.
Even if there were the opening act at a festival?
No.
Okay, fair. Jen, score out of 11?
I I'm probably gonna say a 3 as well. As much as it.
I don't like doing low scores.
I know,
but
I don't like it
No,
either, but
I
I
don't
just
like
have to be
it, and I
honest.
feel bad because it's not a bad album by any means. It's just a bit. It kind of the whole album just sounds like a B-side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they released a good album and then
and then these are all the
leftovers.
songs that are left over. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just needed a little bit more variation and momentum in
Yeah,
it.
there was. Yeah.
But again, I do like that 70s sound.
So would you go see it live or see them live?
Go see them live to see their
No.
older stuff. That's hopefully better.
I need to, well,
You know, maybe they've got some up. Maybe we need to
Maybe.
listen to 1 to 4.
Maybe I need to listen to some of their older
Yeah.
stuff. No, I'm not in a rush to see them live. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I struggled with the album, but I feel like it's one of those. You know, when you go through your record collection, you're like, oh yeah, maybe chuck that on. That's kind of the vibe I got.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you come back to it every 6 months.
If you had people over and you were doing something and it's like, oh yeah, shit, I haven't heard this in a while.
Yeah.
What about your
Maybe.
score then?
I'm actually exactly the same. I'd say 3 out of 11 as well.
Oh, fair.
3s
across the board.
It didn't do much for me. It's well made. As I said, the bass and
Yeah.
drums are very simple. There's nothing majorly catchy in there. As I said, if you like kind of Kiss Tin Lizzy kind of style stuff, you'll appreciate the album.
Yeah.
Would I go see it live? No. I would be bored. I think if it came on somewhere, I'd probably walk out, which is not good. But
Yeah.
I feel like you have to dislike it to walk out.
yeah.
Like, really dislike it, though.
I mean, I'd definitely be going to a bar and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean if it
different
came on
tent.
live, right? Yeah. If it was at a festival.
Oh, okay.
If it was at a festival, I walked into the tent and like, I got a beer in this tent
I
and
hate to
see.
say it, this is a queuing for beer band at a festival for me.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for
I
sure.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a shame.
It's a shame, but yeah,
They
just
seem
didn't
to
hit
have a
the
big
just didn't
following,
hit the
but,
spot. Yeah, just really didn't hit. Maybe that once again, maybe 1 to 4 are really good albums, and where this is the first dud on their discography. We don't know. Poor old Wytch Hazel.
Yeah. Formerly known as Jerusalem.
Yeah.
I'm glad they changed their name, to be fair.
Yeah.
Jerusalem's a crap name for a band.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that brings us nicely to the end of our probably very long episode again. Enjoy, listeners. You love us, so, therefore you're getting more of us. What's wrong with that? Oh, no, don't drop the mic at this stage. I've only dropped my thing once as well, which I'm very happy about.
Well done.
So yes, thank you, John Griffin, best pub in town. Thank you for letting us do it here.
Thank you, David. Black City Metal Records.
And thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Who do you believe in?
I believe in Tom Falvey.
We've been fueling my fire. We'll see you in the pits.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.